Hello, everybody. What's
Hey
going on?
everybody.
Oh, yes, the fruit of our labor, cat. The other day. Look at this thing. All its
It
beauty.
is so nice. Hey
Unfortunately, as you also
everybody.
might see from the title, it comes with its own problems. When you fly
Yeah.
too close to the sun, you get burned. And yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. But yo, what is up, everybody? Black Yoshi coming in with a prime sub. Dude, thank you so much for that. Appreciate that.
5 months. That's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, y'all go watch Black Yoshi. Black Yoshi also streams. Be sure to give them a follow. And yo, Omega, got a lurk. Right on, right on. Appreciate the lurk. Real Kid, good evening. Panda, Avenur, Halloween, Power Poverty. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's bad. We're gonna fix it today, chat. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got plans. We got plans to fix it all. Do you want me to tell you about last night, Vin? What? Yo, Sten, what's up?
You. I think Panda is talking about the explosion that happened in the kitchen.
Oh, well, you know what?
I think he's as upset about it as I was.
All we need to do is post that clip. That was right before the end of my birthday drinking stream yesterday. Debois had given me a like lemon grenade thing. It looked delicious in my inventory. I was like, oh, okay, it's another food. I've been trying to get hearts for food. Okay, I'll eat this. So I go to the kitchen, I stand in the middle of the kitchen, I eat it, and boom. For anybody who is not aware of what that does, let's see, what is it?
It was so bad.
This thing right here. Cave Johnson's grenade juice. When life gives you lemons, make life take them lemons back. Okay, yes, well. Yeah, words to live by or die by, apparently.
Right?
Oh my goodness, dude.
Totally did. I've never knew about that particular food item.
No, I did not either.
Now
I
we
mean,
know.
dude, Debois got me. They got me good. Whew. But we're back in our own world today. We'll probably be on Vanguard tomorrow. A little bit before maybe some variety. Do we do variety this time, Kat?
We have
Imagine.
not had variety in like, what, 3 weeks?
At least something like that, yeah. But we'll figure it out. But today,
variety.
we have Godforge related things to do. Kat's got her own GregTech project with the quad draconic evolution. Yeah, the fusion crafter things. Because we really need to get passive dragon blood going. For anybody who does not know what that's for, let's see, UMV superconductor base. It's basically like one of the bread and butter elements of making base UMV molten superconductor, which is like gonna be the lifeblood of a lot of crafts in the next tier. So, how's your head? No, my head's fine. I just had a little headache like toward the end yesterday. Other than that, no, we're doing pretty good today. It's been I've been slow all day. It's been a slow recovery, but no, we're doing good. Kat has been working on a little project, by the way, behind the scenes.
Yeah, well, I was hoping to have it done today, but maybe tomorrow.
Oh, you don't want me to say anything?
No, let's
okay. All right. Shh. I hope you like burning UMV energy hatches on machine casings. Yeah. I mean, I think I know what you mean by that. But surprised you don't. Oh no, I had one. Oh no, don't worry. I definitely had one, Panda. But totally worth it. We had a lot of fun yesterday. That was like one of the most fun streams I've ever had with everybody. So, yeah, no regrets. No regrets.
Now,
yeah,
go ahead. I have a question.
Yes.
Where do you want me to put these?
Oh. Yeah, let me show you. Over in the chemical area. It's like kind of by the nanoforge and waterline.
Ah, wrong direction then.
Dude, this weather's ominous. I'm gonna sleep.
It is.
As much as I love the nighttime vibes. Kind of a downer.
It really does look so nice at night.
Here we go.
Okay. Over
Here she comes.
Here.
Hey.
I found you.
Found it.
All right. So in here,
Yeah,
huh?
just because there's a lot of extra area here. Honestly, you could probably just start doing them like right here next to the vats. So
Okay.
I don't have lighting here yet, but we can just continue. Like, I just use glow blocks from Architecture Craft.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy.
But yeah, right here, because I think you're gonna need what? They're 5x5, right? So if you wanted to do quads, you would have to go like that, basically.
Okay.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So like that would be one quad. And then you could wall share one quad with another quad, right? So then you could go 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, like that. Does that kind of make sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then yeah, I think we were doing 16 total, right?
Yes, we are doing 16 total. Be very, very nice.
All right, cool.
I think everything is done crafting. Yes.
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know what Cat's making, by the way, it is this right here, Draconic Evolution Fusion Crafter. 16 of these. And yeah, we need these to do the Dragon Blood Molten recipe. See if I can find it real quick.
This thing. I've already pulled it up.
Oh, yep. And then yeah, this recipe right here, where you put the dragon egg in, it doesn't get consumed. Awaken Draconium Dust and Dragon Blood Comb, and then Radon Plasma, you're good to go. And we made plenty of Radon Plasma, so we should be good. Yo, Omega, what we got over here? Slay by Eternals, I guess you could call it. 16's a bit overkill. Maybe. I mean, we've already got them built, right? So we can always turn some off later if we have to. But that's good to hear, though. I'm glad we're making enough instead of not enough. And yo, the way do. Hello, hello. Good to see you.
Hello, hello.
If you do chaotic, so that's the thing. We're starting off with the normal dragon blood, the dragon eggs, and then I think we're gonna try to craft the infinity egg eventually.
Infinity egg. But that's gonna take a lot of demon hearts.
Oh, by chaotics, hold on. You mean the chaotic fusion casing? I think that's what you mean, Halloween. Which I actually thought this just unlocked further recipes. Are you telling me like the multi-block actually goes faster or something with this? Okay. Well, we'll start off with the tier 3 casings and then we'll go from there. Like, because they're recursive crafts, right? Or like nested crafts. So we've already got all the wyvern casing. We should be fine.
Yeah, I do. But I was like, should I just go ahead and make the
No, I really want to just get it started. Like,
okay.
get the passive started, because we are going to need a lot very soon, and it's honestly something we should have done earlier. So it's an odd one for a piano cover, but I've heard one before, so I think it's possible. Okay, quote unquote possible. I'll get to that in just a second, Omega. Yeah, tier 3 for tier 4. Yeah, so we can just always come in and like take the casings and then upgrade them. So. No rush. Right on, right on. I appreciate that. But yeah, overnight, I wasn't too far gone last night that basically hopped on the server afterward and noticed that our power was already like in dire straits. Basically, let me come over here to the little power panel. The total wireless EU number here, it was like 10 to the power of 19 when we started, before we made the God Forge the other night. Oh wait, I'm getting my nights mixed up. Yeah, this was Monday night. But yeah, right after stream on Monday night, I noticed that this was suddenly down to 10 to the power of 16, and I was like, huh, okay, we're about to be out of power completely. And that's when I went and like shut off a bunch of things and you know, realized what was going on. Went ahead, because I wanted to be able to like make more Dysons, and if we don't have any power, we can't make more Dysons, right? Which is gonna be a really bad place to be. So yeah, I shut off a bunch of things. I started ordering Dyson parts, and I've been ordering like a lot more. Like, you know, during stream last night, this stuff was going as well. Yo, Toshio, what's up? Good to see you here. I know you're probably about to go to work or whatever, but glad to see you here. Oh yeah, Toshio streams too, everybody. Y'all should go follow Toshio. I think he was just finished up a stream a few minutes ago. And let me go to Horus real quick. Yo, Reagan Nation, what's up? So we only had one Dyson here, and then I did yesterday, I think before stream yesterday, I did make a second one. So we're getting double the power, like what, 700 something billion EU per tick. But I have stuff to make this a quad, because it's a dual right now. Make this a quad, and then I have enough stuff for another quad entirely. So we're going to build that out today. Yo, sorry, what's up, Kat?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying something.
I was saying heyo to people that had just joined.
Okay. I'm talking over you. I'm yapping.
It's okay.
Little yappage. Oh, Kat, don't forget that you can like put down the controller and you can use one of those hologram projectors. Let me come back to you real quick.
But will it do it with a quad?
It'll only do one at a time, but if you place them correctly, it'll use the walls of one to like help build another. So, for example, and by the way, the stuff doesn't even have to be in your inventory. It can be in the system.
Oh yeah, it can be in the system.
Which I'd forgotten the other day when I was trying to make the God Forge of all things. Here, take this. This is hologram projector. It already has... Oh, it's behind you. It already has no hatch mode on it. So what you can do is you can... let's see, where's the controller block? Yeah. So you can right-click once with the projector in your hand, right? Now, right now, it's programmed to do the tier 1. So I think what you can do is actually... Here, let me give you 2 more of these. So the number that you hold in your hand will dictate sort of the tier of everything. Like everything that is sort of like tierable. So, yeah, now it's showing all the correct stuff, right? Because you hold 3 in your hand. So if you just shift right-click with that, it'd start building it out.
Negatory. Is it because I have everything in my inventory?
I mean, it should take from your inventory as well. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Get back, I'll ask what you're working on when I'm just prepping you. Hey, right on. You know, usually if it's not going to place a block, it'll usually, like, show something in red. Let's,
There is something in red up there.
Oh, really? Oh, that could be it then. Yeah, the ceiling is, uh-oh.
In the way.
I did not foresee this outcome.
Oh boy.
How far up can we go? Uh-oh. Okay, well, hold on. Is the white part of the ceiling, like... What about now?
Yeah, it's past that. It's like, right where the floor is.
Chat, this is not good.
At least. It might
This
be
is
the
not good.
block over that.
Okay.
New location, huh?
Yeah, quite possibly. Thinking. All the extra casings. They're down on the ground.
Oh, they seemed like they were just following you.
Oh yeah, weird server thing. Okay, hold on. We're good. It's okay, chat. We're gonna figure out where we can put this stuff. You know what? Actually, I think we could put it in the autocraft room where the coal used to be. I think it would be fine there. And the autocraft room should be big enough. Alright, what's up?
Yeah, this hole. Let's go over to autocraft.
Remember I removed the car wash?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I think we could do it over here just fine. What are we working on? So we're working on Draconic Evolution Fusion Crafters that we're going to use passively in order to make Dragon Blood. Because Dragon Blood is a key component to making superconductor UMV base, which is something we're going to need a whole lot of in the future. So we're making 16 of them, so 4 quads. Hey, there we go. Nice. And so this doesn't put any hatches on it. So that means no energy hatches, no maintenance hatch, no input output or anything. So, but this is like a good way to like, you know, you can place a bunch of these and then, you know, figure that part out later. Yeah.
I'm doing that right?
Perfect.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, there should be 3 spaces in between each controller.
Okay,
Dude, no,
okay,
that's
cool.
actually perfect. Yo, Real Kit.
Thank
Dude,
you
coming
so
in with
much,
100
Bill Kit.
bits. Thank you so much. Yeah, we are and help with power. So this is something separate from power. I'm going to work on power stuff in a minute. I just want to make sure that Kat was in a good spot with these, because I think this is her first time ever using the hologram projector.
Yeah.
Or making quads in general. I know you made a quad of something one time.
I made some quads, but not with stuff like this. I've done like the quad centrifuges and the quad LCRs.
I mean, it's kind of a similar concept, really.
Right. How far back should this go?
Well, it's a 5x5, right? So you're going to go back 4 from this because it's going to wall share the back part. Yep. Looks right to me. Boom. Easy.
Good deal. All right.
Let's see, are we going to have enough room? I think we are going to have enough room over here. It's actually kind of perfect. And don't worry, this is going to say incomplete structure has problems because we don't have hatches and stuff. So
yeah,
don't worry about it. Dude, these hologram projectors, if anybody in chat is not using these in your GTNH world, man, you got to. They're so cheap to make, and you can actually like change config settings to like make them build even faster. Although this is, you know.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Well, you can only place like what I think a maximum of like 25 blocks at a time until you go and change config.
Okay.
Or something like that. So there's gonna be 8 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're gonna have barely enough room. The pure quad could be a halfway decent multi-block design for any pack. Yep. Yeah, some stuff is 25 and some stuff is 125. I don't know what the determining factor is for that. Compacts, EOH, just multi-block dependent, you know.
All right, they are all built.
Boom. There we go. Nice. Now, next thing I would do is just like take out the flooring underneath the entire quad so that you can like work with it easily underneath.
I'm doing it like this just so I can go underneath and then know where my markers
Yeah.
are.
That's smart. That's smart.
Gosh, I'm already turned around.
Oh, Cat. Use world
What?
edit.
Really?
It's gonna take way too long.
All right. Oops, wrong button.
we have no shame with using world edit in this world.
I don't know where I put my stuff.
Oh,
Whoa,
what the heck, dude?
Toshio.
Toshio coming in with 5 gift subs. Holy
Thank
crap.
you so much.
You were way too kind. Thank you. Everybody enjoy your subs. I don't recognize any names there except for Mr. Sib. There you go. Yeah, thank you again, Toshio.
Where in the world did I put my...
And by the way, I said this earlier, but shout out to Toshionic, who just started streaming recently as well. So be sure to give them a follow. So I think Toshio, I think you're already like kind of on your way to getting affiliate. At least from the follow count I saw. Oh, sorry. I'm taking all your stuff, Kat.
I thought you weren't here.
I'm
That's the only reason I broke it.
I'm lurking.
Steals all my stuff, man.
I'm just surveying your project. I can go away if you want.
No. We're done.
There we go.
It's
Easy.
clear.
Easy. Okay. So if we're gonna upgrade to like those infinity eggs later, I don't even know if that's worth it. It might be. But we're gonna use dragon eggs for now. But if we ever use infinity eggs, we only want to have to build make the minimum amount.
Doesn't it? Don't we get like double? It costs like half plasma.
Yeah, it's like it's like 66% less plasma, I think. Hold on, let me actually compare for sure. It is no, it's half the plasma. Yeah, you're right. It's half the plasma, and then you get like 50% more as well. So
Yeah.
it's pretty good, and we will want to do that, but we'll just use dragon eggs initially. But
Okay.
if we're planning for the infinity eggs, we want to have make as few as possible, which means probably utilizing the middle of the quad for the item input specifically.
It's a shame there's not like a good way to like dupe those infinity eggs or something.
Oh, Toshio.
Things like
So
this.
you could continue, like, if you don't want to be an affiliate, which yes would force you to have some kind of ads, whether you could choose between pre-rolls or every allotted amount of time, which is what we do, because pre-rolls are terrible for like channel growth. But if you don't want to be affiliate, you could just never accept the program. Like, they'll give you a button, they'll encourage you to do it, but you could just not do it, and that would be fine. So if you don't want that, then you'll be fine. Well, either way, even if Toshio doesn't want affiliate, like, y'all need to go follow anyway. But was that making sense, Kat, when I was talking about the middle of the quad? The item input?
By putting the infinity egg in the middle of it? Is that what you were talking about? Or are you talking about setting up an input bus?
Yeah, input bus. Yeah. I'm just talking about like where we would want to put input bus and stuff, because we can't utilize the middle of the quad for every input or an output, right? In some places, we're only gonna be able to dual wall share, like output, like fluid output, for example. If you don't accept affiliate, you get, so you won't have, as far as I understand it, I don't think you have any ads as long as you don't accept affiliate. I think that's how that works. I'm checking you out because no pre-rolls. You usually click off immediately if I get pre-rolls, so thank you. That is exactly it, Zadric. Yeah, and I've done the same thing before, going to other channels.
Me too.
So, and yo, you don't have any ads regardless because of Toshio. Dude, thank you, Toshio. But yeah. Pre-roll ads will kill the growth of your channel. Absolutely. And Twitch has designed it in such a way to discourage you from wanting pre-roll ads, which incidentally also means that more ads get served on average if you choose no pre-rolls. But inside baseball, blah 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 blah. I know a lot of you don't care about that, but it is what it is. So yeah. So do you know where you want to do like input and?
Oh gosh.
Yo.
Thank you so much,
Dude,
Zadric.
Zadric gifting out a sub. Dude, thank you, Zadric. Dude, appreciate you. Appreciate you hanging out, obviously. And the follow. Thank you. Dude, yeah, appreciate everybody hanging out. So we're a little more low-key here today than we were yesterday. Yesterday was a birthday stream. And that was quite the bonanza. I had a lot of fun. That was a pretty crazy stream.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget, you still have a song request.
I do. Yeah. Omega's song request. I just want to make sure that you were in a good spot with these. Do you need any further guidance, or what are you thinking?
I will be honest. I am very intimidated by trying to put the hatches on this monstrosity.
Okay. What part of that intimidates you?
All of it?
Okay. Do you want me to just like tell you what to do, or?
Yes, I think I do.
Okay. Well, here's what I'll ask you. Can you find the middle of the quad? So there's 4 quads total here, right? There's a spot on each of these 4 quads where it's wall shared times 4,
Is
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah, exactly. So you want to find that spot, and then you want to find it 3 more times, and that's where we want to put the input bus. Again, because we want to use as few dragon eggs as possible, which are going to be infinity eggs, and we don't want to have to make a ton of infinity eggs.
Yeah.
But the input bus is like the ideal thing to share on these quads. How was your sleep yesterday? Honestly, awful. my granddad, who is in a veteran's home now, unfortunately, we tried to put that off as long as possible. But he was calling me repeatedly in the middle of the night. Like it was, it was not, he's okay, by the way. But it was not a great time. So not much sleep for me. That's okay. We'll catch up. Started watching you play through on YouTube, and now you randomly show up in my recommended on Twitch. Dude, that's so funny. Well,
That is funny.
I'm really glad you found your way here then, because this is definitely where most of the chatting happens. I would love it if, YouTube live portion, started popping off like that, but it's fine. I love Twitch, so I'm glad you are here. Okay. So this looks pretty good, Kat.
4,
Yep.
right?
Yep, perfect.
So what should I put there?
So what we want to put there is probably stocking input bus, I think. If we look back at this recipe, we're going to want to be constantly providing items to it. And actually, you know what, Kat? If we're doing stocking, I think we only need 1 infinity egg.
Okay, well that's really good.
Yeah. I didn't realize that until now. Yeah. All the more reason to do the item here. So what we want to do is get 4 stocking input bus. Not the advanced stocking, just the normal stocking.
This one?
Yes, exactly. 4 of those. And then we're eventually going to hook those up to applied energistics. You can crib plus proxy and only use 1 egg. See, I'm wondering if we can only use 1 egg through this as well, Halloween. Because we're trying to do this passively where we don't have to request it. I just want this always making dragon blood. Oopsie. What is crib? Crib is a crafting input buffer. So this is an item.
Oh God.
Oh, I'll give it back to you in just a
Your
second.
magnet, please.
Dude,
baby.
I do not have my magnet on, by the way. It's just my ring of magnetization, but I'll put that away as well. There. All right.
Thank
Now
you.
nothing bad can happen. Yeah, so crafting input buffer, this thing right here. This will hold all of your applied energistics patterns, or it holds 36 of them, and basically allows you to do sort of an input separated type of recipe with items and fluids both, and it will activate the multi-block immediately, whereas like before you have this, a lot of times the multi-block will kind of like delay in its startup time, and you will never have a recipe conflict between different recipes inside the same buffer, which is pretty freaking amazing. It's extremely powerful. And then you can use proxies, these crafting input proxies here, which can link up directly to these. So it can link up, you can put these in other of the same multi-block and parallelize your craft. And you also don't need a channel for this. It just syncs up wirelessly. Now, I believe in a future version of GTNH, they're going to make this a later game craft. I think they're going to gate it behind UV or somewhere like that, maybe even later. Because right now you can make it in LUV, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, I think they're going to change this. So, but for the time being, it's a relatively cheap craft. Now, the crafting input buffer, you can't make it till UIV. It's pretty insane. But there is an item-only version of this. It's called the crafting input bus, which you can't do fluids, but it will do items. And again, I think they are changing this to make this a later tier item in the future. But either way, yeah. Big raid incoming. Okay.
Boy.
Yeah, I guess so. Yo, Adidia, what's up?
Yeah, did ya?
Dude, how was y'all stream? Hope you all had a good rest of the stream. I was watching stream in the beginning, and then I slept horribly last night after my birthday stream, so I was like, okay, I'm taking a nap. So I don't know what y'all got into. Did y'all get the 8 Hypogen DTPFs, or did they not finish? You got the DTPFs. Let's go. So for anybody who doesn't understand what a monumental achievement they did over there, they made 8 DTPFs, the plasma forges. And, which is an accomplishment in and of itself. But they skipped straight to the hypogen coils. So most people will make this multi-block with infinity coils, which is in and of itself hard to get. But they shot straight over to hypogen coils. Normally you use the DTPF to make hypogen so that you can upgrade to the hypogen coils, but they did it early, which is, such a Hive thing to do, right?
It is a flex.
So, and I know we got a couple new people here. If anybody is not aware of Adidia, y'all need to go follow Adidia, who's doing a crazy challenge run. They're in UIV right now, so pretty close to us. And it's an insane rule set. Adidia is also responsible for the GTNH B guide on YouTube, which is phenomenal. Mm-hmm. And part of the reason we even started streaming was all that. So, but yeah, Kat is installing some quads, Draconic Fusion Crafters for Dragon Blood. I'm gonna fix this for you, Kat.
Okay.
It's not pointing down properly. We're going to try the stocking input bus here. I think this should work pretty well. And then I'm going to work on getting, I don't know, maybe I should have you do it too. I'm going to get you some applied energistics connection over here. Yo, Orange Creamsicle, Raiden coming in with a raid as well. Thank you so much. How's the old GOG run? How's it going? I lurked for a couple minutes earlier. I couldn't tell where exactly you all were in the run, but yeah, hope everything's going well with that. How much power are you losing? We're not actually losing any power right now. I just can't run the Godforge at full functionality at the moment, unfortunately.
I thought things were kind of bad last night, though. And then didn't you make another Dyson?
I did make a second Dyson, yeah. So we have 2 Dysons right now, but I want it to be 8. And we should have enough parts to do that. But I just want to make sure that everything was good with Kat over here making these quads.
I mean,
let me.
I could always leave this for you to finish a little bit later.
No. You're not getting out of this. Okay, no. It's time to Greg it up. Old Greg would be displeased if you abandoned now. Okay. Working on passive PTFE. Need to be PTFE to make more PTFE. Yep. Such is the way. Such is the way. Chicken or egg. Quite a frequent GTNH phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next, Kat, where you're going to want output hatches. And I think you should just be able to use these right here. Let me grab them for you.
Oh, okay.
And yo, Panda coming in with a Zenitentiary claim. I got you. I got you.
Oh boy. Panda is finally joining.
Dude, I will set that up for you in a minute. Let me get Kat hooked up here real quick. Basically, Kat, you're going to want these on probably 2 surrounding each stocking input bus. Kind of in a line like this. And the reason you're going to want 2 is... Yeah, exactly. And the reason you're going to want it like this is because you're going to be sharing that output hatch with 2 multi-blocks, right? Because there's no more room in the middle of the quad to, connect up to 4 at a time. So you have to connect up to 2 at a time, which is fine because these hatches are cheap. It's not a big deal. But yeah, let me get you the hookup real quick. Let's do it right over here. Back to where Kat is. Yo, Invisible, what's up?
Hey, yo.
Cybertick, yep. Chicken or Greg. Well put. Right, let's get P2P. I really would have done my applied energistics setup differently, where I didn't have to set up the PDP here, where the PDP was set up near the control block itself, but it's fine.
Well,
this works.
Every playthrough we learn so much, so you can think about this in the future. On our next
Exactly.
run.
I have learned. Now let's see, Autocraft.
Zatric.
What?
Seeing advanced GTNH worlds is nuts. Furthest I've gotten is Flint tools.
Dude, it
is crazy.
it's one step at a time. You
I,
think that all this is like beyond you, which I've always thought, and then you just learn it eventually, one step at a time.
one problem that I've had since we started doing like these other runs is I have been like confusing myself. So like I will get used to stuff here and then I'll go over to a different world and
Oh,
then I'll be
dude,
like, how
that's
do I
not
do
easy
this
for
again?
anybody.
That
I
is
mean,
so funny.
so we were away from this world for like 2 weeks. I was afraid that we were away for too long, where we would just like wouldn't understand what's going on over here anymore. It's tough, going back and forth like that. All right, so Kat, basically what I did is I got some channels here that we can like
Okay.
branch off from these, so we can do 2 quads with each of these blocks here. So all we want to do is take some cyan cable or honestly whatever color cable, doesn't matter, and we want to hook up all these hatches with to these wireless. Feel that way about my own code. Oh gosh, dude, I can't imagine like abandoning a code project for like a couple months, coming back to it,
My
and you're like,
God.
what the heck did I do here? Like, oof. Yeah, that's gotta
better
be rough.
like notating that code very well.
There's room on top. Yeah. No, you're technically right, Halloween. But no. Yo, Greg, what's up? Good to see you. And Toshio says he'll be back in 30 minutes, right on.
Coded this?
Yeah, dude. I've come back to musical compositions way back when I used to do that more frequently and just been like, what the hell was I thinking?
Right. I think that really applies to like everything though.
Yeah,
You
for sure.
like come back later and you see things with fresh eyes and you're like, what?
Okay, Kat, I think this is looking pretty good. I'm trying to think if we need any other kind of... Yeah, so we do need an input hatch as well. So,
Open up in there?
yeah, we didn't do any input hatches. We have output hatches, but not input. So I'm going to provide these to you. These are basically like stocking input buses, but they're stocking input hatches instead. So they're for fluid.
Oh.
And I'm going to give you 8 of these as well.
So do the same thing?
Yeah, and I think that you should just be able to kind of put them down the line, like on either side of the output hatches. 'Cause again, they'll just be sharing with like two of each multi-block. Don't forget to do one on this side as well.
Yeah, I was about to.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
That
Do
was really
something-
cool. Real Kit just redeemed an on-screen celebration.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, we can't see that on our end, but I know everybody in chat saw that.
I
yeah,
saw it. I'm watching from my iPad.
Oh yeah. Cat can see it. That's true. Yo, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that, Real Kit. Never ends up being a professional for 15 years. I still learn every day. Yep, there you go. I'll do some auto crafting setup, advance in age, come back and be like, what the hell did I do? Dude, I've had so many moments like that in this world. Oh my goodness. Thankfully, once we got the cribs and stuff, I was just like, okay, screw all this. I'm going to do auto crafting somewhere else. And it's going to be nice and clean. All right, Cat, looking good, looking good. And then the one thing that we'll have to do is program these stockings, the stocking input bus and hatch.
Uh-huh.
And then other than that, should be good. Y'all should be proud. It's been a long time since Cat's done anything GregTech related. So...
I mean, I feel like I've been doing stuff GregTech related. Like in the one of the projects that I've been working on off stream.
I guess when I say like GregTech related, I mean like not single blocks. I mean like involving multi-blocks. Because I think the last time you messed with this stuff was setting up like centrifuges or something.
Yeah, the last quads I made was the quad centrifuge and the quad LCR over in Viva.
That was like,
Cat,
that was like in like the UIV Age. Okay.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Greg adjacent. Yes. Okay. So what we want to do, I'm going to give you this thing right here. It is a data stick. and you can use the data stick to copy one configuration in like these stocking buses, for example, to
Okay.
another one. So once you set up one, then you can set up all of them rather easily. So stocking input bus, yep. So we're gonna, I don't know if you have the recipe for the Dragon Blood pinned yet, where
No,
you can
I
like
do
drag the
not.
items. Yeah, let's do that. And we're gonna do the dragon egg one because we don't have Infinity Egg yet. Although we should be able to come and change this pretty soon. You got to Control Shift A.
I am. It's saying mismatch crafting
No,
grid.
Control Shift A on the recipe. Like hover over the Dragon Blood. Control Shift A. Yeah, there you go.
Did it do it?
Yeah, it's over in the pins now.
Oh, no, I already saved that.
Oh, you already
Never
had
mind.
that. Oh, okay. Yeah, miscommunication. So what you want to do is you want to drag all the items that are involved in the craft. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Do we really not have a single dragon egg in the system?
I'm very surprised by
We
that.
do not. Wow. Okay. I think we can request one.
But I do put the plasma in here too,
No,
right?
you do not. So bus is only for items.
Okay.
That's why we had to do
Yeah,
the stocking
yeah.
input hatch as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ordering a dragon egg, so that should show up pretty soon in there. So what we want to do is we want to copy these settings to all the stocking input buses. So what you can do is take your data stick in hand, and you're gonna. It's kind of a weird way of doing it. It's not intuitive. You want to left click once with that, and then it says stocking input bus configuration, right? And then you're going to come over to the other ones, and you're going to right click it with in
Okay.
hand.
There's some other tools that work like this.
Yeah, it's inconsistent though between different tools. It's kind of weird. Infinity Egg is cheap. Oh, we're gonna make it, Greg. Don't worry.
We just didn't want to fool with killing a bunch of demons right now.
Yeah, but we will. I mean, we have one. It's just sitting on the witchery altar table right now. Okay. Yep. So all 4 of these are done. So we want to do the exact same thing with the stocking input hatch, except we want to, put the radon plasma in there. Exactly, Cyber. See, a lot of stuff is shift right click to save settings. But yeah, it being left click is kind of weird. You know when to get it if you want to do the quest reward, because all witchery bosses are an experience. Yep. We did kill the demon several times. I think we actually might even have enough demon hearts. Oh, no, we don't. Never mind. We'd have to
I
go.
thought we'd only
Got just enough.
Just what we needed before.
We could always just go steal that Infinity Egg, but I mean, because we really don't need biome potions that much anymore.
I'm not done with my project yet, so you can't steal
Oh
it.
God, Cat's every bee project in an alveary. But I mean, can't we put like the perfect stats on those bees where oh no, there's
No, they won't
the
produce
jubilance.
things unless they're in jubilance. Yeah.
Jubilance is the thing. All right. Looks good. Why do we hold on? We have 1.1 million radon plasma. Why is that not showing up here? That's really weird. Chat, we have 1.1 million radon plasma and it's not showing up. Oh, I don't know how you clicked it in, Cat, but it didn't work.
What?
I don't really know.
I did it just how I was supposed to.
I don't know. I'm doing it now though, and it's working. I have no idea. Whatever. It's not a big deal. It'll only take a second.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, well, Tag says sometimes it won't show up until the machine updates.
That could be a thing, but I don't know why it's. Maybe because of transferring it with the data stick. Who knows? Anyway, there is a couple other things that we need to do, Kat. We do need to give a maintenance hatch for each of these, I believe. So 16 maintenance hatches, and you can literally just like put them, next to the controller or whatever. You just don't want to wall share a maintenance hatch with another multi-block. That's the main thing. Oh, it happened to you as well, Cyber? Yeah. They are hard to kill, just summon. Yeah. It took us a while. I think you were on stream with us when we were messing with that, Greg. Trying to
Did I
summon the
use these
demon.
auto-taping ones?
Yes, that is exactly what you want to use. Those are the set it once and forget it. Never have to deal with
Those
it
are
again.
very nice.
Oh yeah.
All right, so how often should I put these?
Well, you need one for every single one.
Every single one, okay.
And you don't want to wall share them, so yeah. Can't go wrong right next to.
Right.
And then I'm gonna take a look. I think we should have enough. Yeah. We got 71 UIV wireless energy hatch. It's perfect. Apart from Stargate, you have no concept. Yeah, sure. We can look at the quest book. The quest book like does a decent job of kind of showing you your progression. So we don't have green checks for UHV or UEV, but we have completed those ages. So you got, tier 1 all the way down to tier 12 UMV. We are at the very end of UIV, tier 11 at the moment, which is this. We literally just got our Godforge last stream on this world. And so we just got a couple more things to clean up here and do. And then we'll be on the UMV page, which the big showcase multi-block for UMV is the Eye of Harmony. This thing right here, you might have even seen this before. It's got like a black hole animation in the middle of it, or like a space, like I think it's supposed to encapsulate like a solar system or some kind of nonsense like that. I don't know. It is. Look, we're in the nonsense portion of the pack now. The Pocket Universe. Yeah. There you go. And this, like, I think you can technically use this to produce power, but really mainly what you do is you just get a ton of resources with this, I believe is the main objective. I've never used it before, so, it's uncharted territory for us, but I know, right, Ava? Yeah, GTNH multi-blocks are the best. But yeah, and then once you get that, then you're in like UXV technically, even though there's no quest page for that. And then you got these in-game goals. And then that's mainly when you make these types of motors, which involves magnetohydrodynamically constrained star matter, which is, definitely a meme material. And then, you do the slow grind to Stargate. Basically, to get to Stargate from this point forward, you have to do a bunch of multi-block spam. Like, you need 256 cutting machines, you need 256 extruders, etc., etc. Now, I believe the developers are trying to introduce new things in the future to kind of cut down on the multi-block spam, because honestly, that can kind of get boring at a certain point, but...
Time to throw my life away for Greg. you know, I think that is so good that the pack has so much longevity, though. Like, we put in, thousands of hours, but it's so enjoyable. And we take our time. Like, we really try to build up the base, so we like really enjoy the long play. But I don't know. I know that we both enjoy GTNH so much more than a lot of other mod packs just for that long play.
Yeah, I love the long-term investment, right? That's, it's the appealing part. It's like, oh, we're going to build this, and it's going to stay around for a long time and be relevant for a long time. So I just handed you some energy hatches, Kat. So you can just use one for each. And we don't need to hook up wire to this. It's wireless, so. And it's going to be kind of the same thing with the maintenance hatch, where we don't want to share these.
Okay.
There's some situations where you can technically share energy hatches, but I don't know about this particular multi-block setup. I guess I could technically look. No, it uses like almost a full amp. Yeah, there's no way. You can now wall share maintenance hatches? Really?
Oh.
I'll have to try that in the future. Because I know there were like technically ways to do it before, but it was like a very dicey kind of thing to do, like very difficult to make work. But now I guess you're telling me that it's like really simple. Each hatch can take 2 amps. Yeah, I was thinking about that right after I said that, So I guess you could technically wall share these. I might go in later and mess with that, see if I can make that work, but Cat's almost done doing it this way, so we'll just keep it this way for now. That's fine. Yeah, the auto tap is wall sharing realm. Okay. Oh, that is good information to have. I assume it's still difficult to do it with the other maintenance hatches, though. You have commitment issues, but GTNH looks super fun. Yeah, I mean, you know.
We honestly get so bored with any other mod pack.
Yeah, it
We always
really
come back.
ruins other mod packs for you. But, you know, you don't have to finish the mod pack, right? You can just go to Mars.
Oh yeah.
Let that be your goal, and then you're done. Boom. Easy. Cat, you're leaving valuable casing behind.
Oh, I thought I was picking up as I was going, but
You're good.
whoopsie.
I think we should be good. Cat, I think we got this.
That's
Do you want to do the honors? Turn them on? You could use a soft mallet on each one of them, but you can just go to the interface and hit the button too. That's fine.
and we'll just do that. That way
There
I
we
don't have to
go.
go dig stuff out. Man.
So 12.3 per second times 16. About 200 liters per second. Not too shabby. And thankfully, I have another Dyson, so this amount of it's 31 million times 16, which actually isn't like that much. I mean, we're making 300 or like 700 billion right now, but
I was seriously just like, we were just talking about how we were hurting for power after the God Forge, and now we're setting this up.
yeah. Just hard to start new things. I definitely understand that. You know, you got a lot of helpful people around here. You got a lot of, like, more than ever, there's a lot of helpful resources for GTNH. And honestly, this is probably one of the best designed quest books as far as the amount of information that's given to you in each quest. You're always going to have a description, especially in the earlier game, for like what
And
each
then
of these
you've
things
got-
do.
You've got the wiki, you've got a bunch of people that are putting out tutorials and stuff. Like, this is a really great community that you can find all kinds of very helpful things.
So, like, yeah, new stuff's scary, but at least you got some, you know, good ways of finding out the information you need. Doesn't matter how slow you go. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people would say Kat and I have gone very slow with this kind of playtime based on where we are now. But, you know, we're trying to entertain. We're trying to build stuff out, have fun, go at our own pace. So, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I personally enjoy going slower than speeding through. Like, I swear every time we've tried to speed through, it's been like shooting ourselves in the foot. Because, like, we haven't taken the
Yep.
time to, like,
Yep.
build up infrastructure and really focus on resources. And then we get to that later tier and we're like, maybe we should have done that.
Yeah, Panda, I will get to your request. Don't worry. I'll make sure you are in the Zenitentiary for life. All right. I do have to do Omega's request though, which I was just thinking about as well. Got to get to that first. No, I got you. By the way, Cyber is correcting you. Most of the community is great.
Oh, yeah.
The main GTNH Discord is a cornucopia of all kinds of different people. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I personally, I'm always too scared to post on the Discord.
I don't really post that much either. Although I've thought about posting more. I don't know. Like the math of GTNH.
Well, then
There's
you'll
a-
really like the water line.
Dude, what was I looking at earlier? Let's see if I can find it. Under power, the antimatter sequencer. Look at this quest page. What am I looking at? If you like math, dude, this is where it's at. You're in your happy place
Oh,
over
yeah, I
here.
forgot about that.
Yeah, I actually don't think this is probably that bad, but it's still just kind of funny. Like, you know, quest page full of numbers and, you know, formulas and stuff or expressions.
See, unfortunately, I see that and my eyes glaze over.
Yeah.
I can't handle all the numbers.
You should post about getting Godforge. I think we've talked about it a good bit. Yeah, I mean, I guess if anybody didn't see, yesterday we did build the Godforge. We were in 2.7.0, so apparently there's some kind of bug where you can't use the hologram projector to assemble it unless you're in creative mode. So we literally had to go into creative mode to assemble it and then like throw away all the parts afterward. But we got this thing. Unfortunately, this thing is responsible for our power being the way it is right now, because this thing will suck back trillions and trillions without any care in the world. But in fact, I think that I've got this thing like tuned way down at the moment. It's only using it's using 489 billion. Ooh, yeah, that's still a lot for us at the moment, but we do aim to fix that in just a little bit. And Yo Zero, what's up? It's going well. We just got our Molten Dragon Blood passived thanks to Cat. Got 16 multi-blocks.
Thanks to your guidance.
yeah, no, hey, we're a team, all right? That's how we roll.
True story.
But, Kat, I think I'm going to leave it with you. I don't know what else you have planned today, but I'm going to leave it with you so I can do Omega song request real quick.
Okay.
Have you fixed the power problem? No, we're about to. As soon as I finish this, yeah, we're going to go build some Dysons.
All right. Well, I thought that the project I was working on was going to take longer than it actually did. So let's see.
What now?
I mean, I could always just go back over to Biba, but I've been trying not to do too much of that, like on stream.
Well,
But I feel like lately, whenever I've been streaming, I've been over in Biva.
I mean, you do what you want, Kat. I mean, I know you wanted to fix Witchery some. Wait, I mean, you could look into getting us another Infinity Egg.
Yeah.
That's really going to help that process out.
Let's see.
She's like, oh, great. Oh, no.
Where are the things?
Or you could steal the Infinity Egg.
I'm not stealing. We are not touching that Infinity Egg.
Okay.
It is staying where it is.
I mean, it really does beef up that altar table like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it is so crazy. Look at this. That altar power is insane.
Now, I know the multiplier on it is due to the pentagram or whatever that thing is. Pentacle. Yeah.
Pentacle. So,
the raw number, I think, is due to the egg.
Yeah. I really want to get at least the Pentacle on Vanguard soon. Let's see. I don't remember what all it takes to go into that.
Dude, where is Omega's request? Got buried.
Cobalt. I wonder if anyone's started getting Cobalt going. Because they've gone over to the Twilight Forest a lot.
Well, it's like a special craft. You have to do the trade with the green guys, the hobgoblins.
Yeah. I thought there was like some way to get it from Twilight Forest. Like I could just be misremembering.
You get the stuff from the blue guys. I forget what it's called. And then you use
Cobalt,
that stuff,
right?
Something like that. And then you use that to trade with the hobgoblins to get the Cobaltite.
There we go, Cyber. Cyber knows what I'm talking about. So, all right, let me unpin this stuff really fast.
If only we used our words, I might be able to describe it correctly.
We're also still recovering from last night.
Oh my god, guys, my brain is so slow. Oh god, I drank way too much. But we had a good time. We had a really good time.
It was so much fun.
Speaking of birthdays and getting older, the older you get, man, that the worse that sets with you. Oh yeah.
All right. Infinity Egg. This thing is crazy. So how many of these do you think we need? Just one?
Just one. Yeah.
Just one. Meaty stew.
Words are the hardest thing about living. I'm so glad you say that. How reaffirming.
Cosmic Neutronium. Oh, I hear things. You're going to tell me when you start playing, right?
Yeah, I have to learn the song first.
Okay. I hear the music like coming through the walls. So I'm like, is that him playing or is that him just listening to it? Infinity plate. 20? Or does it say 30? Maybe I should just go ahead and make 30. All right. Dense, regular. Then we've got demon hearts, 4 dragon eggs. And then meaty stew. See if we can make this right now. Oh.
Yo, Omega, this is definitely a weird song to play on piano. I like it. Alrighty.
So you about to start?
Yeah, I'll do my best. It's another one of those songs that you can just do like 12 different variations on, right? Because it's like the same chord progression the whole time. One second. That's like a super electronic-y music type thing, you know, so it definitely translates weird to piano. That was fun. Hopefully Omega was there.
And hopefully, I don't know when the ad break started, but hopefully.
Oh, it
didn't
probably
cut off.
started like 30 seconds into my playing. Okay, well.
Oh, no.
We do have a lot of subs floating around, thankfully. So hopefully most of y'all didn't have ads there. Oh, yeah, there's Omega. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's a fun song. All right. Now, Mr. Panda.
We have the demon hearts.
Really?
Yeah.
How did we get that many? Maybe we used an EEC or something.
Maybe?
Yes, we did. Okay. Yeah. Easy for us then. Let's see here. Which egg do we give Panda?
Too bad we don't have other animals.
Where was it?
Panda says gas.
Again, no. We're not touching the gas. Pandas are close to pigmen, right? Yeah, totally.
Greg says
Gaia
Guardian.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the helpful suggestion. Blaze. Dude, we do have a few rowdy members of the prison over here.
Yeah, we had one that we put in there before was they had flaming arrows.
Mm-hmm.
And They'd shoot us all the time.
So let's do a little perusal real quick. Our first inmate ever was Telriad,
Good old Tell.
who has a bit of an explosive personality, you know, but he's cool. He's chill. And we got Redwall, Uriage, Sabin, Novashep. Uriage again, because one wasn't enough. We got Sean Hayes, the Crypto Ducky. We got, I need to change that name tag. Whoops. We got John B. Cursed. We got Greg, also explosive. Don't be surprised there. Cannibally Infinite. We got Shmev, Davo Mouse, Blade Master, Solarius, Rian, Changeable, and now we have Panda. Name tag.
Welcome, welcome. Enjoy your stay, Panda.
Forever. Maybe we get pandas with 2.8.
That would
Yeah,
be
panda.
awesome.
Dude, aren't pandas part of vanilla? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong about that. I'm a pigment for sure. Huggable Panda 93. And assign. Running out of cell spots again. Can you believe that, Cat?
It is pretty crazy, but awesome.
Oh, your name barely fit on the sign. Right. Oh, of course it's a ranged mob. Great. All right. Enjoy your stay. We still got to let everybody out into the Zen Garden one day.
Bless you.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Oh, they are. Cyber says they are. Yeah, EFR mod. What does EFR stand for? So it's the mod where they're adding like a bunch of like later vanilla stuff into like backported into 1.7 for GTNH. Et Futurum Requiem. Interesting. I kind of like that name. That's cool. Vanilla added bamboo. That was a while back then, because bamboo you use for the scaffolding or whatever, right? Yeah, quite a while ago. It's a name. Nah, I like it. I like it. It's fun. Alrighty. And Elytra too. Yeah, I feel like the swimming would be a very, very difficult thing to backport, right? Because that's like fundamental game mechanics. That would be like, you know, changing the combat to later combat, which, by the way, would be a terrible idea. Please don't ever do that, anybody. Old combat's the best combat. Anybody who disagrees is wrong. Oh, dude, somebody did port swimming. Wow. 1.12. I would have thought that was nearly impossible. That's super interesting.
Something eats the demon hearts in the system.
Yo, Toshio, welcome back. Only one version, but I mean, it still demonstrates that it's possible. Yeah. Imagine new combat against infernal mobs. Yeah, dude. Yeah, just make early GTNH combat harder. Yikes. New combat's the worst thing to happen right after. Yeah, Greg doesn't like the textures, which, I mean, to be fair, I like some of them, I dislike others. It just depends. Were you having a problem with the hearts, Cat?
It's fine.
Oh, okay. Right. So, chat, we're back to the Horus dimension. Everybody's favorite. By the way, I had to like make this glass thicker, like multiple layers. I didn't realize it was possible for the for all of this to break, and then like, you know, a future meteor could like destroy part of the Dyson. So now we made this like 20 blocks thick. I don't think we should have any problems going forward, but that could have been pretty bad. I did not realize. But yeah, what we're gonna do is, let's see here. Let's get 2 more of these controllers. We're going to finish this quad first. It'd be pretty easy to build out at this point. Most textures are good, some aren't. Yeah, it just depends. And we're trying to perfectly quad share this control center in the middle. That way we only have to have 1 quantum computer for computation for this, for each quad. And yeah, it looks like this needs to go forward by 2. Okay. There we go, perfect. Oh yeah, it's not happy about this, but that's fine. And then I believe our maintenance hatch goes right here. If you even need maintenance hatch for this, I actually don't remember 100% whether you need this, but I've been putting it here, so. I don't like play with new textures anymore after I started playing GregTech on older versions again. Yeah, I don't know, there's just like something endearing about a lot of the older textures that, I don't know, like a lot of them are also easier on the eyes for some reason, but I don't know how much that's just nostalgia talking, right? It's very hard to objectify that. Netherrack is better. I definitely agree with that changeable. And honestly, like, I don't mind the new stone texture. It's like, you know, regular stone you find in the overworld. I don't mind the new one. It's not required? No. Oh well. Saturation and noise changed on average. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Chat, what do we need to do here? Finish this off. What are we complaining about here? Oh, as long as this block's here, it's gonna, yeah. So we just have to build the rest of this out manually. That is fine. Totally fine. Yeah, what you got going on? How's the egg going?
It's going. I'm having to make some otherware chalk, but other than that, I've got everything else.
Okay. Was that stuff
ready
annoying to make?
A little, but it's okay. I'll get there.
Okay. Yo, Lyra, what's up? How are you today? Washed out. That's a really good description, Greg. I do agree with that. For many of them. Yeah, we're doing good. We're recovering from my birthday stream yesterday. Still, but otherwise we're doing good. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Okay, what do I need here? Input hatch, stocking input bus. Okay. Yeah, UHV is fine. And then stocking input bus. We'll get wireless, put that there. Oh man, if we're gonna build like 64 of these eventually, it's gonna be quite a time-consuming venture, especially if I go at this speed. But it's fine for now. I guess I could use a Ring of Loki, like build the quads initially and then Ring of Loki the extra parts. I might do that. But for now, we're just building 2 quads, so it's not as much of an issue. I'll probably do a lot more expansion of it, like off stream and stuff. Automating witchery. This looks like pain. Orange Cream School says. I think you enjoyed having it all automated, but yeah, it was a little annoying, wasn't it?
I absolutely loved having it automated.
Yeah.
I have like every potion, everything good to go. Although I haven't really messed around with these distilleries since the update. And They seem to be working a little funky, so I need to figure out what's going on.
Uh-oh. Yeah, and I didn't mess with any of that stuff, so I have no idea how she has any of that set up. Which is to say, you're on your own, cat. Have fun.
Yeah, thanks.
No, I can help you if you need it. You can't even automate it fully? Well, the regulators do a good job on those distilleries, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Helps deal with the finicky, item slots, making sure things go in the right place. Yeah, which same thing with like the blood magic chemistry set, stuff like that.
I have them set up with the distilleries and with the witches ovens. They're really, really nice. But I'm a little confused because I've never seen this little line here before. And it's like it's not wanting to run.
Weird, yeah, I don't know. Automating the cauldron, that would be really difficult because I think I think it requires a player there, especially if you're going to get like the potion discount stuff. All right, chat, we got to do some laser shenanigans here. Let's see. Oh yeah, Ring of Loki probably will be really good for this specifically. By the way, chat, does anybody know, like, when you're using the Dyson to send wireless, like from this to the wireless network in general, is there a limit to the number of Dysons that I can connect up to this thing? Like, I know there's like a hatch limit on the LSC in general, but like, do I have to worry about the LSC filling up too quickly before it like sends its, like it'll dump the energy into the wireless network after a certain period of time? Do I have to worry about this thing filling up beforehand? Because otherwise, like if it filled up beforehand, then the dynamo would fill up, which means that this would explode. Wireless upload rates are infinite. So does it upload continuously though? Or does it like, I thought that it only uploaded at certain intervals. And if it was at certain intervals, then I would be worried about like this thing filling up before the next interval. Yeah, exactly, Greg. Like if I filled it up in that certain time. Just wondering if that's ever an issue. Maybe it's not.
Because I didn't have my flippin' witch gear on.
Our laser target hatches here and here. You cannot fill it in 5 minutes. Okay. 9.2 what is it? 9.2 quintillion or something. It's too much. There's no shot. Okay. I probably would use a new LSC every, like, I don't know, every 4 quads maybe, something like that. But it's still good to know. I don't want an explosion.
Now, I don't know if you already saw this, but did you see what Lyra said?
Let's see. How do you do that screen swapping thing? The image is not laggy, so how do you do it? How do you swap? Well, I mean, like, OBS does a really good job. We use OBS for streaming. And just let you set up the different scenes. So I've got a scene where, mine's the main screen, and you got Cat's Pip, and then you just switch over. It's just a quick fade. I mean, OBS just does a great job of facilitating that in general. So, never had an issue with it being laggy. I guess, like, if you didn't have enough computer power, like, it could be laggy. But otherwise, yeah. There's one I want to make parallel or unique crafter for miscellaneous stuff like witchery. Using open computers, using some specific A2 pattern standards to match pattern slot with target slot. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that would be really, really cool. I would be all about that.
Oh, okay, you can fill up an LSC with antimatter in 2 seconds. Okay. Wait, so how do you facilitate? Like, how do you get around that then? If it'll fill up that quickly? You have a UMV capacitor on the main world in the main LSC, and it's mandatory. Or any manner setup could fill any cap below UMV in 5 minutes, but Dyson's can't. Okay, so if you use a UMV capacitor then. But I thought that they all had the same capacity, the 9.2 quintillion, no? What do you use for the pip catcher? So because Kat and I, you know, obviously live with each other, we're on the same local network. And so there is a modification you can make to OBS called OBS Teleport, which allows you to basically, Kat has OBS on her computer as well, even though she's not sending the mainstream. And she sends me her visual data through OBS Transport, and then I'm able to receive it in my OBS program as an additional video source. It's very seamless, very, very nice. I know that is not always an easy thing to do. I don't know how long OBS Teleport's been around, but it's pretty good. Not laggy at all. No, it works fantastic. Oh, UMV caps have higher capacity. Oh, really? Okay, hold on. Oh, they do. Okay, so it's the same up to UIV. And then when you go to UMV, yeah, that's a little bit bigger. Yeah. Hold on. Million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's, what is that? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think to my cookie clicker past playthrough. Decillion? Deca... No, it's the one for 11. What is that? Non-deca something. Yeah, we'll go with that. Been a while. Kat's been playing cookie clicker lately, though.
Yeah,
I mentioned it one time on stream, and then she's like, ooh, yeah, I gotta play that.
I forgot all about that. Let's go check that out.
Oh my gosh. That and Melvor.
Hey, don't knock Melvor. I like it.
There we go. Undecillion. Yeah, that's it. Changeable. A big number. Quite.
Flicker Heroes. I haven't checked that one out before.
Uh-oh. No, chat, don't give her any more ideas.
Hey, having little idle games is really nice. I'm really bad about being a multitasker.
It does kind of scratch that itch for you, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Has Kat played RuneScape? No, dude. No.
I've been very tempted to.
No, one day I do want to play some RuneScape. Like, on stream. Like, possibly even both of them. OSRS and RuneScape 3. Just check them both out. Piano covers ran out. Really?
That's weird.
There's only been one today. That's really weird.
What is happening?
No, Panda's played RuneScape before. Nice. And yo, King Arthur, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna go take a look at this.
Brew of colored water. How fun.
Oh, by the way, I'll drop this in here one more time since we got more people here. This is what happened at the end of the birthday stream yesterday, for anybody who missed it. I did not know what the lemon grenade was. And I totally got trolled. Yo, GregTech enthusiast over on YouTube. What's up? Rose in the future, what the heck? We are in the meme portion of the mod pack, which is very futuristic. Made up materials galore. Yes, it's pretty crazy. And yo, Darkz, thank you for the follow. Glad to have you here.
That lemon grenade was insane.
Dude, deserved for level maintainers. Okay, yeah, That's some sick karma, if that's what happened. All explosions on Vanguard are from you. That was not from me. That was Debois who gave me that thing. When I was inebriated, it was not my
And
fault,
you had
man.
just done him a favor.
Yeah.
So, like, I know you probably were not expecting him
No.
to hand you a grenade.
Oh man, you had no idea what that item was in reference to, dude. I was drunk. I had no idea what I was looking at. I was just like, ooh, food, a food that I haven't eaten yet. Okay. Dave Johnson, yes. And then I had John Cena flashbacks from Project Ozone. Okay. I don't know if that was supposed to be the reference, but it's where my brain went.
Oh my god, that was so funny. The John Cena creepers.
Dude.
I don't remember much from that pack, but I remember that.
Reference from a guy from Portal 2. I do not remember that at all. Granted, it's been a long time since I played that game. Still, huh. Well, Kat and I were talking about playing that sometime. Maybe that's a sign we need to go back.
He had a rant about lemons.
And his name is
hates
John
lemons?
Cena. Let's pull lemons to burn someone's house down. Well, it burnt down our kitchen.
Ah.
So, I guess John got us. Let's see here. I've got to set up this last part of this quad here.
Oh
Here?
yeah,
Yeah, perfect. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to put my magnet ring back on. What is this thing crying about? Oh, no coils? What kind of coil is this? It's awakened draconium. Okay. And facilitate that. Very easy to craft. Not crafting?
maybe I messed up something with the table. Let me go check it out.
With the auto dire crafting table, sometimes when you like transfer the or like try to put the pattern in, it'll leave some like middle block out of it. I don't know if that's what happened, but something you might want to check. That's happened to me a couple times before.
I know probably like the one thing that I do the most is not check the plates, but I could have sworn I checked all that right.
Oh, it didn't. What you need the thing in the middle. It's missing the. Like it's in the pattern on the right, but it's not being put into the.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's not part of your crafting pattern.
See, it's right there. That's odd. It didn't like pull in there.
Yeah, you can just boom. You probably will want to change the pattern if you ever want to autocraft this again.
Oh yeah.
You used to. Obviously, it wasn't part of the pattern.
Used to.
What age would you say to start bees at? Or logistics pipe worth it in LV? Some people would say yes. Some people would say no about the logistics pipes. Honestly, it just depends on what kind of playstyle you want. If you want to like settle into LV and MV and be there for a long time, you could have some fun with logistics pipes. They do have their usefulness. A lot of people will recommend, hey, just stick it out and wait until late HV when you can do applied energistics. Because applied energistics is way better than logistics pipes from just a practical standpoint. It really is. But if you want to have some fun, you know, or if the concept of logistics pipe sounds enticing to you, like I say, go for it. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. We got to play with logistics pipes for the first time on Vanguard. I don't like them.
They can also be a little bit laggy, I've noticed, like with on the frame rate.
But as far as bees go, I start bees as soon as possible, just so I can like get stocked up on supplies like the honey. And if you can start like early breeding and get imperial and industrial, that's fantastic. And as soon as you can like actually check the breeds, if you can get, I forget which bee it is, but they drop the gallium, you can get AE2 before the moon, which is
That's true. Honestly, though, until you get the Thaumic Restore from Thaumcraft in Oblivion frames, it's kind of dicey and not exactly something that I would recommend. Because otherwise, your breeding process is going to be very, very slow without an Oblivion frame that you can repair. And Thaumic Restore from Thaumcraft is the best way to repair it, the durability on it. But if you have that, I'd just recommend just getting into it, having fun. Now they're about to make a change where you can't even get the Eye of Ender for making a Thaumic Restore until like they're about to remove the villager trade, so you can't even do it until HV anyway. So I think probably my new recommendation would be wait till HV when you can make the Thaumic Restore. But you're not harming yourself by starting it earlier. Like if you're feeling it, go for it. It's just going to be a lot slower. That's all. I have to build this thing by hand.
What villager trade are they getting rid of until it?
The priest trade for an Eye of Ender, which is required to make the runic matrix for arcane infusion in Thaumcraft.
Dude.
Yeah, and you can still get the IC2 crop, but who the hell wants to do that?
Pain. I mean, like I know this is all about GregTech, but I don't really like the machines that much. I'm all about the magic mods, and I get very sad that they are gated until later tiers. Like, I mean, I say later, they're not like super early game. They're like MB for a lot of things. But now we're getting pushed back to HV to be able to make the runic matrix. So that means like Botania is going to be held off until HV really. There's stuff in Witchery that's going to be put off until HV. There's going to be a good bit.
If you're just one person, though, there's still a lot to do. Like, it is a lot. But on the other hand, I mean, some of that stuff being gated is kind of annoying.
Mods, you're going to have to wait a while.
Yeah, you will. They want to re-tier magic, though, so it will be up earlier. That would be pretty awesome.
That would be good.
Kind of happy to know that that's a conversation, at least.
So, baby, I have the Infinity Egg in here.
Oh, baller. So all you need to do is make sure it's in the system, and then just switch it out in the stocking input buses.
Well, it's in the system. So you want me to make a recipe? The dragon blood or something?
No, just go change it out in the stocking input buses for the passive. We don't need a recipe because it's passive.
Yeah, sorry, I'm being a blonde.
No, you're good. You're good. Sorry, I'm like distracted. I'm having to build part of this Dyson thing by hand. I'm annoyed. But it's okay. Let's see. All right, chat. I just have to run some laser here, and then I think we should be good to go to fire this thing up. Doubling our power once again. And I'll probably build the other quad off stream. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We are mega chilling today. Mainly because my brain's not working at 100%.
Right.
Magic mods also from watching runs stands they feel underused for later game stuff. Yeah, you do get to a certain point, like especially this point in the game, like UIV, where other than these draconic fusion crafters, like what do you need magic for? Not a whole lot.
As I said, there was a lot of magic that went into making these.
Oh, no, I totally agree. Yeah.
You know, I think that there are a lot of GregTech players that absolutely hate the magic mods and they like refuse to touch them. And if you had them more like integral in late game stuff, they probably wouldn't want to do it. But I think it's a shame. I wish that they would actually put magic mods more into late game stuff.
I feel like by the time you get to this point in the game, you're kind of committed. Like, is a little extra magic stuff going to stop people who get to UIV? I would think probably not. But, you know, I don't know. You already can't finish the pack without magic. Yeah, I mean, like, how else do you get Dragon Blood? Isn't there, like, technically a fusion craft for Dragon Blood? But you really need this fusion crafter. There's a mixer recipe that consumes the dragon egg. So you would need magic to get dragon eggs still. Yeah, I don't know how you would do this otherwise. Because you need the UMV superconductor. Yeah, there's no way. You always need more power. Dude, it's funny to think that eventually all these Dysons are going to be useless as we get closer to the end game. But, no, we got to do it. Okay. That's all hooked up. That should be good. Double check. We're good to go.
I will be back in just a second.
Okay. Okay, and then, oh yeah, we do need to do one more wireless connector. Over here. Let's see, one more stocking input bus, and then input hatch. UHV should be plenty. Fluid export bus. You know, I could use applied energistics for this, but I'm afraid of, like, you know, applied energistics going off, like blinking off for a bit, and then this suddenly not having gelid cryothium. So I feel like providing it this way with a big buffer is kind of the way to go. There we go. Whereas the stocking input bus portion with the Dyson modules is not as important. It's important, but real fluid on some stuff. Yep. Another good example of that is the large Naquata reactors. I did the same thing. Use a real input hatch. Oh yeah, we gotta link that up. There we go. Those Dysons will be useless by next tier. Yep. Yeah, I am mentally prepared for you know, the despair of that. It's okay though. Why is this? Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Put some of this stuff away. Oh, we don't have any, like, reform button. Incomplete structure. Is it because I didn't put a maintenance hatch here? It could be it. Holy Tell, coming in for 9 months. That's insane. Dude, Tell, you've been with us since the beginning. Thank you so much for the sub. Cat and I really appreciate that. And hope you're still doing better. Hope your recovery's still going well. It was good to see you back on the hive the other day. Glad to see you back home. Hope all's going well. Everything's going in the right direction. Incomplete structure. Still working on it. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. And yo, I crew DT. Thank you for the follow. Not sure if you were tuning into a Didier stream before he stopped. We thought it'd be a good idea to start building some parts of the world for Ross run before we actually start the run. Would you be down for that? Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, all right. So hold on. Let me back up. When you say building some parts of the world, like you all already have like a seed that you're like already like making buildings for to put stuff in. Is that the idea? Like we have like a bunch of like pre-built structures before we start the run. Still not completing. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. This one's fine. That'd be the idea. Dude, I'm down to help build, for sure. I know we've still got, like, a pretty good amount of time, but, dude, I'll log on and help, for sure. I don't know how much time I'll have right this moment, because my, you know, we're still split between this world and, you know, still wanting to do Vanguard some. You know, there'll eventually be a time where we might not be able to be on the Vanguard as much as we have been, or you know, would like to ideally. Yeah, I'm sure I could find some time to help. Yeah, you can count me in on that. Okay, hold on. Pull this back out. Oh, of course it's going to complain about that. Okay. And we've got everything here should be good. This tower, this is the portion that I had to build all by hand. So this is where I might have been most likely to make a mistake, potentially, but I think everything looks fine. Won't be it for another few months. Just need to spend 2 to 4 weeks doing some of the Roman inspired builds. That would take too much time during the run. Yeah, because I know we're like, you know, it's technically a speed run, right? I'm sure we'll still have to do some building during the run itself, I would assume, but yeah, like the Colosseum, yeah. By the way, I've never built in any kind of style like that before, so that should be it should be fairly interesting to try to build in, but yeah, I'm totally down to help. Like the building part was one of the things I was looking forward to the most in that run, actually. Chat, does anybody have any idea why this might be incomplete? Kind of been looking at it for a while now. I'm kind of running out of ideas. I did do it the cardinal, like, correct direction, right? So this one's facing east, which means that this one faces south. Then this one faces west, which means that this one faces north. So that should all be correct. The air blocks are fine. There's nothing blocking any air blocks. Let me just replace this block real quick. Temporarily. Maybe we can get a better idea of what's going on here. Oh, then it's complaining about this. Interesting. And it's going to complain about that one, which I really don't want to get rid of this one because that's going to providing our computation for our current Dysons. I want to get rid of that. Which makes it a little bit difficult to tell what the problem is. It is superconductor based UHV, right? Yeah, frame box. Yeah. Got another one of these, making sure I mirrored it properly. Looks like I did. The only thing that I can think is that there's like something wrong in the middle here. Well, does it not like these being here? Because this part is not forming. Yeah, that could be the issue. Okay, hold on. Oh, goodbye, gelid cryothium. Actually, no, I can save it. Okay. I mean, that should work. Input bus, input hatch. Those totally should fit there. But there's something about this part of the structure that's not correct. I don't know what it is. Core does go there, right? Yeah, it totally does. Doesn't matter, like, a direction it's facing doesn't matter. I'll just place all these back. You know, I could have replaced the controller block. That could have been an issue. I don't think it is, but kind of desperate to try stuff at this point. Complete. Put that back. Let's go ahead and put our source hatch back as well. Yeah, very unfortunate. I might just have to abandon this for the time being. Come back to it off stream. Unless anybody has any ideas. Yeah,
What's going on?
This fourth Dyson is not wanting to form. I'm running out of ideas as to why that would be. Air blocks are fine here. The middle part of the multi-block lines up perfectly. You know, the part that we're sharing, that we're quad sharing. Yeah, and it just keeps saying incomplete structure. I built it the exact same way I built this other one just now. And it works fine. Is it the laser dynamo or something? And I'm putting the same one that I put on the others. Yeah, UV 1 million laser source hatch. These are the ones that we crafted pre 2.7. We've got the same one over here, which works just fine. And this is a valid place for it because I did the same thing over here on the opposite side of the diagonal. I think the air blocks are really air blocks. Select them with world edit and do /distr. I don't know what that command does, Till. I've never done that before. Oh, okay. Let's see. How can we easily do that? Be like this. Okay. I think I remember you telling me about this trick one other time, now that I think about it. Okay. So if we did... /distr. It says, unknown command. Am I doing that right, chat? /distr. Sometimes Thaumcraft blocks sneak in. Dude, that's why I hate those arcane lanterns, man. It totally blew up my mechanism reactor one time. I don't know if there's like a block that it doesn't like where it's not doing that command or not allowing me to do the command. Yeah, there must be some block here it doesn't like. The one annoying thing is, you know, you would think like the projector would be helping me figure this out. The problem is, for some, I don't know why, for some reason, it doesn't like that one either. It doesn't like this computation hatch, even though this obviously works. The optical reception connector, which doesn't allow me to see like any other error part of the structure. But yeah, I mean, we built this out exactly the same as these other parts. It's so weird. What's this rendering thing on top row of the circle missing the north edge? Wait. Top row of the circle missing the north edge. This edge here? Look down a little. Do you all see it?
Figured out.
I think this might have been what Omega was talking about. Yeah, and Cyber sees it. Yep. Oh, sad. And of course it didn't build it right because of that thing, because I had to build this by hand, and then yeah, I missed this little part. Yep. User error. Who would have thought it could be user error? Craziness. Hey, thank you all for sticking with me. I appreciate it.
Oh,
and we even get fireworks.
An achievement.
Wow, amazing.
Greg can't be wrong.
Right, let's put this here. Now, GregTech said that we don't need the maintenance hatch, unless I misunderstood what he was saying. Yeah, it looks like you don't need the maintenance hatch. Okay. No reason to add it then. All right. We're in business now. So, make sure that everything over here is correct. Our module's back in here, back in place. We've got our gelid cryothium. We do have this connected. The most important part is making sure that our dynamo can take energy away, put it into the LSC. Otherwise, boom, explosion. I'm going to do a backup just to make sure, because if this blows up, chat, we're loading a backup. I don't even care. I will absolutely cheese that. This is way too expensive otherwise. You can wall share it, but they removed maintenance from some late game multis, Dyson 2. Yeah, and I think the DTPF no longer needs multi, right? All right. I think we should be good. We've already got 2 of the 4 Dysons running. Go ahead and kick up the third. 337 billion, nice. And then our final 337 billion. All right, let's go. Ah, that's so nice. We've broken the trillion mark, cat. 1.4 trillion
right.
EU per tick. Oh yeah. Get her. Get back up here. There we go. Ooh. What are you up to with the mega apiary?
Nothing.
Are you about to build the others?
I was thinking about it.
Now,
We'll see if I still have all the stuff in the system. It's been a while since I made the stuff,
it should
so
be.
some of the materials might have been pulled to go towards something else.
Whenever you do make it, you should use a higher tier glass than what we have there. So right now we're using the osmium glass in this one, which is I can't remember what tier that is, UV or something. But we could use like cosmic neutronium pretty easily, the infinity glass pretty easily as well. And that just allows us to
infinity. I like the rainbow.
Yeah, just use infinity then. Sounds good. Although we are very low on molten infinity. We've been going through that stuff like crazy.
That was that day.
Are you triggering manual backup in 2.7? It's part of the, I think it's part of the server utilities, Sten. So all you do have to do is /backup space start. And I believe that's functionality that's just built in by default into GTNH now, since the addition of server utilities in, was it 2.6? Yeah, you can just do that. Easy. And I think the default behavior is it does a backup every 30 minutes. Automatically. Did you fix food or something?
No.
Okay. My nose is playing tricks on me.
Maybe you're hungry.
That is quite possible. All right. Well, real quick, I'm gonna have to build another quantum computer as well, but you know, while I'm here, chat, we're chilling, right? We're gonna make our other 4 Dysons. Like, let's get this done. Should be able to go much quicker now because we shouldn't have any building issues with the hologram protector, so it should go very smoothly. I've just got to figure out the proper placement of all this. We should be in good shape. Let's see. Get some qubits. Yo, Redwall. Good to see you.
Hey.
How's it going? Okay, default every 2 hours on your set. Oh, okay. No longer able to execute backups since 2.7. That is really weird. That has not been an issue for us at all. Like, same behavior pre 2.7 as 2.7 for us. We're on 2.7.0. I don't know if that would make any difference, though. I mean, Sten, you do have server utilities installed, right? So you've got, like, you know, all this stuff. The chunk, claiming chunks and all that stuff. They've screwed up the config file in 2.7. They did, although I don't remember the backups being a problem out of the box. The claiming chunks absolutely was a problem, which required extensive changes in the config file manually, which was very, very annoying. But I mean, maybe my memory's off. Maybe that was a problem as well. And it works on that 2-hour schedule. Right. Then look, okay, that's the thing, Greg. You know, swear words, you know, they lose their impact if you use them all the time, right? You gotta, there's an art to it. It was really funny that you're calling me out for that, though. I try not to be too excessive, which makes streams like last night punchier. Also might have had a little bit less self-control than average yesterday.
Well, I mean,
Possibly.
I wonder why.
I can't imagine. Cannot imagine. Bullshit. Okay.
He's not normally a big, like, user of profanity. That's my job.
Yeah, unless I'm around the boys when we're playing music. Different ball game then. Cat doesn't know. Nah, even then I don't really curse that much. You were busting them out like candy. God, was it that bad? Cat, do you remember?
I don't remember.
Yeah, well, Cat was drinking too. That was the problem. Cat was supposed to be like, I don't know, like my, you know.
The DD of the stream.
Yeah, exactly. Config doesn't seem to allow me to set from false to true. Let me try hitting the config file tonight. There are several things, Sten, that I had to fix. So like I said, the claiming chunks was the biggest problem. And one of the reasons for that is because the ranks.txt file was disabled by default in the main config file. And you need the ranks.txt file to work in order to, you know, modify the chunk claiming stuff. There were several things all messed up. So to hear that backups are messed up too in some way is not entirely surprising. Ended up drunk driving with you, dude. Best stream. It was a very fun stream. Yeah. I got some good clips out of it too.
Yeah, glad you guys had so much fun with us last night.
Yeah, for
we
real.
Definitely had fun with y'all.
I think I was even saying this last night, but that was like the most fun birthday I've had in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm used to, you know, having Cat and then a couple friends and family say happy birthday. That's it. Not like 50 plus people. Like, definitely weird, but like in a good way. Why is the kitchen on fire, dude? Oh my god. When I like respawned and then I looked through the kitchen window and saw everything on fire because I didn't realize how bad it was. So that was a moment.
That was so bad.
Yo, Gap, what's up? How much power did the gorge drain? I can kind of give you a good example of that. So this number at the bottom here is our total wireless EU, which I think you're like late game, Gap, or so you get all this. We were at like a 10 to the 19 power before the gorge, and then after the gorge it went down to 10 to the 16, and I caught that right after the end of Monday night stream, and I was like, oh, okay, we have a problem. Like a very, very, very big problem. So I shut down a bunch of stuff just to make sure that we had enough energy to like make more Dysons, because if we got to a point where we don't have enough energy to make more Dysons to solve the problem, then we're in real trouble. But now we're at you know, 1 Dyson quad so far. So 1.4 trillion EU per tick, roughly. Probably 1.5, actually. Yeah, we're in good shape now. I still want more Dysons, so we're building a second quad at the moment. Just because I had the parts, and, you know, why not? So I'll feel much better after we get this quad going, and then we can kind of mess with the gorge more, and then hopefully by next stream on this world, we can get... where is it? In the UIV chapter, we can get this. The Helioflux melting core. I think we only needed one more research thing in the talent tree in order to get this. And then this is kind of the hard part, is crafting the controller block itself, because you need 32,000 liters of this lossless phonon transfer medium. And this stuff is expensive. You have to... Like, this blast furnace recipe was what was kind of killing our power in the gorge. Oh, is it 1.35? Okay, yeah, I'm getting the math wrong in that. Yeah. Now you've had a taste of in-game power consumption, yes. And much more to come, undoubtedly. Alright, let's see. So we're going to face this next controller this way, right? We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay. Nice. I feel like we're having much better luck now. This one's going to go... probably right around here. Oh, no, we're too off. Also, am I facing this thing the correct way? Oh, we are. We are. Okay. So excited for the compact Mark V, but it turns out you need Gorge for the better metastable Oganescent recipe. I think... Gosh, I think we're still using the old recipe right now. The Mark IV one. So I didn't even bother looking at that. Really paying much attention to it. But instead of using enriched quad alloy, use copper plasma. Oh, I see what you're saying now, Gap. Yeah, you need the plasma fabricator, which is pretty well into Gorge. Yeah. Okay. But I mean, this recipe has got miles better, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to be nice to have. We really haven't run into a metastable Oganescent bottlenecks at this point. Yeah, 5 million. It's not great, but you're going to need it. Yeah, because you need way more in the future. Yeah. That's not surprising to hear at all. What's the problem here? Oh, we don't have any more hermetic thingamabobbers. Hermetic. What? 2 more of these? Enriched Naquata alloy clogging my ABFs. Yeah, I made a special Mega Blast furnace just for enriched Naquata for the passive plasma, but or the passive compact for that. But it is slow. And one more. By the way, how's it going, Kat? Are you oh, she's doing the thing. Oh.
I put it up just one too high, so I gotta bring it down.
3 more maps coming in hot. And then Biva area is gonna, like, at least from an aesthetic standpoint, kind of be mostly complete, isn't it?
I still have quite a bit left over here to do aesthetically, but
okay. I mean, it's so much further along than it was like even just like a month ago.
Oh, for sure.
The vision is coming together.
I'm happy that it doesn't really look so much like a sky block when you're over here now.
Exactly. All right, there we go, chat. Another quad in the books. We just got to do all the configurations to it. We got to make another quantum computer. Now, I did not think about this. We need like 24 more pico circuits, I think. That's going to take a minute. Okay. I'll go ahead and get the ball rolling on that. In the meantime, though, we can get our other hatches going. Stocking buses. We'll need 4 more of those. We'll need hatch UHV. More wireless. 8 of those. Fluid export bus. 4 more.
And these really just don't want to build.
Wasn't it fixed? Or I believe, like, even in a previous version, Greg was saying, like, it should work technically.
Well, it didn't do it for us the last time.
Are you in no hatch mode on those, by the way?
I don't know. How
Okay,
do I
so,
check that?
well, go back to that screen. So for the key, type in GT underscore no underscore hatch. And then for the value, put 1. And then click add. Yep, there you go. You pretty much always want to build your multi-blocks with that on. Which is a new feature in 2.7.
Ah, look at it go.
Gap says, can you power an... Oh, so it's working. Oh, nice. Good. Yeah, that's the only thing is, like, you probably need to set the glass tier as well if you're going to do the infinity glass. So what you want to do is go back into that that interface and you want to type in glass for the key, and then I've got to figure out which one is it's the UIV
Tier
glass.
9. It was the tier 9 when I was looking at it in the thing.
Where did you see that?
When I click here and go over to the multiplex structure, it says tier 9.
Okay, I never thought about doing it that way. Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah, I always have a tough time figuring out what tier the glass is. Yeah, perfect. Thank you for teaching me something, Kat.
I am so shocked I taught you something.
So that should work now for your glass, if that's what was blocking the... Although I did build that infinity, didn't it? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think because you had 9 of those projectors in your hand, that's why I was doing it correctly. Okay. Doesn't like something. I don't know.
It does not.
I know you're going to have to manually place the flowers in the water still, I think.
But that's fine. I just want it to at least do the rest of this.
Something missing. She taught how to Greg. So true.
Can you believe it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it could be, could be those. And Gap, to answer your question, yes, you can do one optical reception connector. You don't need 4 times the computation for one quad. One computation for one will apply to the entire quad. So in this case, we're getting like what, slightly over 100,000 with the one picocircuit configuration. Where does it show my comp? Oh yeah, 101,472. And that is with this configuration here, cooling cores and 1 picocircuit. Runs at 396 overclock, 3.8 overvolt. Yeah. Use the same config, yeah. It's like the cheapest way to do it, I guess. But yeah, that's why people will do the control center. I mean, now I think if you used this instead, I think you could use this part as the quad, and it would like only use a quarter of the Dyson modules. But honestly, like these are, like how many do we need to make? Like two, like 64 times however many Dysons we have per hour, which is, I don't know. It's not like those are expensive, so it's nice not having to make as many quantum computers. Speaking of those, I'm gonna have to make that in just a second. Yeah, let's do this.
Built a little bit more, but back again.
Wait, what's wrong? Oh, is it?
Built a little bit more and then it got stuck again. I don't know why.
Well, it looks like it's too close to the ground. No?
Dude.
Yeah, you're one off.
Okay.
Sorry, Kat. That sucks.
Like when I was looking at it with the projector, like I went and counted how high up the controller block was, and then I placed it that high, but then when I did the projector it looked like it needed to go down one, so I was like, okay, well maybe I was off. That sucks. Okay,
do we have the disparage emote in here? Yeah, we do. That's what I'm feeling. I'm watching that. Tragic. Indeed. Alright, let's see here. We need 4 more wireless connectors here. Pop these here, and then we get to use our new tool. Love this thing, by the way. I'm pretty sure this was a 2.7 edition. The Advanced Wireless Setup Kit. We can go into queuing mode, and then we can go with right click, bop, 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 bop. Queues up all 4 of those. and we shift right click into the air, go into binding mode, and then go bop, 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 bop. So much easier. Okay. We just need to configure these for gelid cryothium. How much gelid cryothium do these consume? I feel like our gelid cryothium, which I think we're mainly getting from bees, should be quite robust, but 3.6 million per hour. Maybe we should like keep an eye on gelid cryothium. We've got 5.3 trillion, or no, sorry, 5.3 billion. Let me actually take a second to write this down, then we can check back on this later. What's the day today? January 15. Cryothium is at 5.3 G. I don't know what happens if you run out. Does this thing explode? Quite possibly.
Probably not.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's like a cooling fluid, right? So if you're not cooling it, then bad thing. 50 per tick. Okay. 1,000 per second per. Yeah, we might need to add more bees. I'm not sure. We'll check on that. I feel like this could be one of the elements of the Dyson that'd be really easy to forget about. Yo, Jumper, what's up? What is a God Forge? It's like a souped up electronic blast furnace. But then it can also do some, like, can it also like do mega alloy blast smelter recipes? And then it can also make plasmas. Yeah, so you can do like Titan steel, for example, in dust form with a melting core. And then there's like a plasma core as well. And it's an insanely useful multi-block for this point of the game. Mega EBF if it was a mega-er. Yeah. That's not a bad way to put it. There we go, chat. Should be all configured up for that aspect of it, but we do need to make another quantum computer. I think I did get everything ready for this. Let's see. Now, I don't know if I've ever used the hologram projector to try to make the quantum computer. Let's see here. Okay, we can kind of line this up the same way that we have the other one. Like so, I believe. Yeah. Get our uncertainty resolver. Oh, I can so I can show you the visual, Jumper. It is not going to show you everything because it doesn't show the actual like plasma ball projection in the middle. There's like a huge spinning plasma ball that you can make different colors that goes in the middle of this, and then the rings also rotate around it. It's a very, very cool looking multi-block. But yeah, I mean, look at the numbers of blocks that you need for this. 11,000, 6,500, 820. Like, the scale of this thing is unreal. It's got to be the biggest multi-block in the game. Yeah, it's insane. It's fun. So we did make that on Monday's stream. You can always go to a VOD if you want to check it out. I'll show it off again on the stream. But real quick, Let me look up quantum computer real quick. Okay, so tier 12 is what we want. Okay, that looks right. Thought the DTPF was large. DTPF used to be the largest one in the game, right? I think that's right. Probably the largest multi-block in modded Minecraft. I don't know, like, there's got to be some twist block that's like close to the same size, right? Maybe. There we go. Ooh, something's wrong. Not enough advanced computer casings. Oh, because it's putting them on this side too. Oh, this thing is too stupid to work. Okay. Never mind. Oh well, it was worth a try. Let's see, computer casing, computer rack, heat vent. I guess this is why I didn't use the visualizer before, or the hologram. Computer casing on the end, like so. Am I doing this right? Yeah. Then advanced computer casing here, and then computer racks go like so. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. What is twist? Oh, yo, Stan, good night. Late for you? It is very late for you, yeah. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out as always. Yep. Tel's got you. So if you ever wanted to see that on action, Jumper, I assume you know Adidia, but if you don't. Adidia's Hive Run uses Twist. And he streams almost every day. Do I use advanced there as well? I think we do. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I made enough. Okay. It's like I don't make these frequently enough, or I always forget how to make these things. Yo, speaker, what's up? Are quantum computers hard to use? Nomi see you, I'm not that stage yet. Curious how hard they are to manage. They really aren't. Like, it's mostly a set it and forget it. Because honestly, most people will just find configurations that people have figured out, that solved, essentially. If you were to try to solve this on your own, you would put like some combination of different tiered circuits and cooling cores, and then you would mess with the overclock and ultra voltage ratio, these two numbers here in the GUI of the controller block. And you would basically like slowly increase these numbers until you got to a temperature point where you were just like barely not going to melt the CPU, essentially. But once you set this up, it's really like the end of it. Like you just get computation power. There is like this little mini game that you have to solve with the uncertainty resolver. However, you do eventually get a version of this, at least in GTNH. There's a version of this uncertainty thing where you don't have to play the mini game anymore. It's just solved, and it's you never have to worry about it again. Did I miss your first message? I very well might have. Yeah, I totally did. Are you still struggling with the Dyson setup? No. Thankfully we got it. I was having trouble with the visualizer because like if you pre-place like one of these optical reception connectors, it will read it as like a block that it doesn't want to be there, so it'll like highlight it in red, which prevents you from building out the rest of the multi-block. And so yeah, I had like a little tiny bit of this dish here that I hadn't built yet and just couldn't see it, couldn't tell. Something simple like that. Some tables around in Discord, yep. And actually, if you just type in Google, if you type in GTNH quantum computer, there's a whole wiki article, and there's like solved configurations there already that you can use. Very simple if you don't feel like messing around with that kind of stuff, which I don't know. I mean, there's too much to do in this game. I really didn't want to bother. Hello, Dysons. Yo, what up, 9? Yeah, we are on Dyson. We're at 8 right now. So we've got 2 quads. And I'm just working on setting the quantum computer for the second quad. But when we're done, we should have about 2.8 trillion EU per tick, I think, or 2.7. So a little bit better situation for our gorge. Gorge on power a little more. How was gay rock climbing, by the way?
It was Pog. Poggers, right?
Good night, Tyson's. Good night, Godforge. Good night, Quantums everywhere. It's all the crazy words. Oh, Gap, you just got crafting input buffers? Dude, that's such a game changer, isn't it? They're a little expensive at first, but so worth it. I'll be right back. I'm getting really hungry all of a sudden.
Okay.
Dude.
Yeah, we do not want him to get hangry.
Cat's making all the maps.
Yeah, check it out. Just built 3, but now I got to go in and fill them in with water and
The flowers, yeah.
So let's go get some water buckets. Buckets. Can you put cells? Okay. We have usually plenty of cells. Water, water, water. Oh yeah, water 9. Forgot about that fun little update. I don't know about y'all. I got really confused after the update, water 9. Yeah, was this named after U9? In honor of Soul 9? Alright, got all the waters.
Yeah, 9 did this to us. What a guy.
Boop, boop. So where are you playing today, 9? Are you on your world or are you in the Vanguard? Oops. That's not what I wanted.
Universal laser engraver. Classic. Classic 9. Got a shower and eat. Alright, we'll catch you later.
Very nice.
Relax and watch your stream first. Oh, hell yeah. I'm glad to have you here. Oh, 9, did you see what happened at the end of
Oh, gosh.
last stream? Okay, I was at peak vulnerability, okay? And then Debwa comes in and gives me one of these. Absolutely shameless. You saw the clip, dude. It was nuts. Oh, dude, yeah, Cat was freaking out.
It's not the kitchen. We worked hard on that kitchen.
So I'm looking at Nomi CU's white computer multi-block. Seems there isn't any uncertainty parts. Okay, that could just be a GTNH thing. It's like a different version of GregTech at work, you know. Which is good, because I find that a little bit just kind of annoying more than anything else. It was her baby, dude. The kitchen was her baby. It's true. Like one of the first things you did on the server.
Well, I mean, we needed that, and we're still using it. Like, if we weren't using that so much right now, I wouldn't like cared that much. But I know a lot of us are still having to make a bunch of food.
I still got 4 hearts to get.
I still have like, I think 9.
Haha.
Yeah, what? Well, at least yeah, no, I don't know. My brain's turning off.
Oh, does it have a different purpose in Nomi completely? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. I haven't played that far in Nomi. Played GTNH. Yo, true.
Oops.
Oh, sweet. We got our 24 pico circuits. Dude, I cannot wait to get into UMV because then I can start making these with a universal advanced assembly lines. Right now, I still have to make them in double hatch normal assembly lines. Big pain. Oh, also, did I look this up properly? Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good.
Oopsies.
Also, I can't wait to excuse me. Can't wait to get the wireless computation hatches. Once you get those, and then I believe those are UMV. We can relocate all of our quantum computers back to our main little quantum computer building that we made. We can have it all centralized, so you can just like transfer that data wirelessly across dimensions.
That'll be cute. That'll be fun.
Yeah, because I designed that room to hold all the quantum computers, not realizing that a majority of the ones we would need would be for Dysons.
I know, I felt so sad, like, because that building is like really cool. But
And it's like empty.
Yeah.
Right now. It's got 2 quantum computers and room for like 20 more. Right, there we go. We're almost ready, chat. This still says incomplete structure. We'll check everything. Oh, that would be why. Okay. You can make Picos already in AALs. So I thought that you had to have, like, the Picos require UMV. Here's my understanding, Invisible, is that the Picos require UMV. But if I give, like, a laser hatch to the AAL, it'll only work at whatever tier the laser hatch is at. And I can't make UMV laser hatches yet. Which made me think, okay, I just have to double UIV hatch a normal assembly line in order to make these. Now, I would be happy to be wrong, because I really did not want to do it that way. But that's the way we've been doing it. Got UIV coal? Dude, nice. Yep, that helps out so much. The better motor recipe? Thank you for reminding me about this gap. I completely forgot that there was like a second recipe. What is the benefit of this? You use half the proto-halconite steel base, which is pretty good. That seems like the main benefit. You don't have to use molten infinity anymore, which is also nice. Yeah, I'm gonna make a note of that. Thank you. Is that the case for all the parts? Oh, it's just motors. Okay. Easy enough to fix. Especially since we have Godforge to make the Melian and Creon now. You can't smelt Melian yet. Oh, you can't smelt the Melian the hot ingots, right? Yep. And the Eternal Coils, and then I mean, haven't you made Eternal Coils by now? For like your DTPF? Oh, I think I put the wrong block in here. Unsur the resolution. That's what we want. Okay. Yeah, that should form. And then we need to come over here and put these values into the new quantum computer. 3.96 and 3.8. Okay. Don't mess me up, chat. Don't say random numbers.
6, 12, 18, 21.
Okay, I didn't know I would have to address cat on that one, but okay. Okay, to be fair, I've done that to cat before, so
Yes, you have.
turnabout, fair play and all that. 3.96, 3.8. Okay. Only one set for the DTP. Yeah, I mean, they're very expensive, so I totally understand. Yeah. Also, Jumper, I see your question from earlier. Is there a term for the category of big white computer multi-blocks? Dude, I have no idea. Okay, I think we're good here. No melting of my pico circuits, please. And let's check. Yep, 101,472 computation. Now, I did forget one thing. Let's turn this back off for a second. I did forget to put the optical hatch. The reception connector and transmission connector. Place the reception connector. I think I remember this thing being finicky. Like it could only go like, it can't go on one of the border blocks. It can only go like right there. Now it's saying incomplete structure. Oh no. Why? Optical reception connector. All right, deja vu chat. Why are we not forming? Oh no. Maybe it's because I don't have the dynamos. Oh, that's probably it. Let's fix that real quick. The source hatches. Just gonna do like right here. Yeah, there we go. That was the problem. All right. And boop. right there. We got to run a lot more laser. Make the rest of this work, but we're well on our way. Like I do want to make sure we get at least 4 quads going eventually, but 2 quads I think will be good, at least in the very near future. So I'm going to feel pretty good about this once we get this all worked out. Blue lasers like this. How's the bee stuff going? How's map progress? I know you were placing a bunch of flowers and stuff.
They're done on the inside.
Nice.
I just
Come
put
on, Greg.
maintenance hatches
Pleased
on
to
them.
meet you.
And I need to deal with
Are you playing your love game the
the
way
other hatches.
So sorry,
but-
Kat. Old Greg coming in. Interrupting. Classic. Yo, Blade, what's up? What's happening? You're having a good day.
Okay.
Hope you got some good sleep. Anyway, sorry. Carry on, Kat.
I was just saying that I am just starting to add some of the hatches to it right now. But I'm going to step away for just a second, so I'll be back in
Okay.
just a minute.
Okay, I did see one little tiny flaw in this. Fix this real quick. So I want to have 4 laser hatches, like here, 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 here. So we'll put the dynamo hatch down like this. And then this will just be a setup that we can kind of replicate down here as well. For like every 2 quads down the line. That'll work out pretty well. Let's see, we can go ahead and put the target hatches in as well. So. Nice. Okay. Yo, Kinsey, what's happening? How's it going? You caught us in the middle of setting up all of our Dysons here. We are basically multiplying our energy times 8. Which when we made the God Forge on Monday, we entered into a couple slight power problems. Yeah, this is not a big deal. You just almost lost power to everything in our base. Not a big deal. How are you guys doing? Did you get really good sleep? Unfortunately, I did not. Had some interruptions earlier this morning, but it's okay. I took a little bit of a nap before stream, so we're fine. I can't complain. Okay, last night was a lot of fun, though. Would not have wanted to spend my birthday any other way, honestly. Took a 2-month break from GTNH, got back to it, been lurking for a bit. Nice. So where are you in GTNH right now? I don't remember what kind of progress you had previously, so you'd have to update me. We're still, I mean, I guess you've been lurking some, right? But yeah, we're still sitting in UIV. It's been a very, very long chapter. Primarily because we had a bunch of setbacks when we updated 2.7. There was a bunch of infrastructure type stuff. We had to do the whole water line. We had to make this extra proto-halconite stuff to make UIV motors again. So I think we've been here for almost a month and a half, 2 months, something crazy like that. But we are nearing the end. Just trying to make the rest of the Godforge modules, and then we'll be pretty much good to go. Mid-age feet, nice. Oh, well, you're getting really close to going to the moon, then, right? You got Machinist and Stardust B for Perfect B. That's a really early Stardust B. That's impressive. Very nice. Then do I go coal or Mapiary? Honestly, I didn't even bother with my coal until UHV. I don't know if I recommend that necessarily, but to me, the Mega Apiary was such a bigger priority, 9, because of Americium. Because Mega Apiary is going to help you solve Americium. And that's going to make everything else in UV go much smoother. Yep. Exactly, Gap. Yep. Coal is really good, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. There's a big jump in difficulty between UV parts and UHV parts that I feel like coal is not entirely necessary in UV, while it absolutely is in UHV. Yeah, getting rid of that Americium bottleneck is such a good feeling. Grinding bee stuff, early HV, still no still no clean room. Okay, I got you. I got you. Clean room's not that bad. It's just a bit of a grind, but you can get away with a pretty small one initially. Coal can help me free up assembly line space. I don't know, like at that point 9, I mean I had 8 assembly lines. I never really felt like assembly lines were the bottleneck with what I was doing. But, you know, your mileage may vary. Okay. Right. 2 more, chat, and then we'll get there. We can move on to something else today. I have no idea what that something else is, but I've got a whole checklist next to me, so I'm sure we can find something. You had 1? 9. Oh, no, that's Gap. Okay, you had 1. Dude, having 1 in UV? What are you doing? I was gonna say, there's no way that 9 has 1. Yeah. 9's too much of a try hard. Just have 1. Oh, and only 2 Vulcanists? Oh, man. That's kind of rough. You're about to be scolded by... Dude, you totally were. I was on that. Yellow? Yeah, sure. Why not? Nobody cares what this looks like anyway. We're not going for fancy builds over here on the Horus Dimension. We set these Dysons up and then we forget about them. That's our mentality. Not enough time to make everything look nice. Yo, Panda, what's up? Hey, you caught us in the middle of setting up our other quad of Dyson, so we're up to 8. And I've just got to finish wiring these up, and then yeah, we'll be good to go. Oh, I do need to go check our Gelid Cryotheum afterward. Make sure that we have enough bee infrastructure to keep up with the demand. So I think y'all were saying it's 1,000 per second per Dyson. So 8,000 liters per second. Just need to make sure that we're making that amount. I think we probably are, but just to be sure. Yeah, we got 8 now. So 2 quads. 1,000 per second. Yeah. Thank you. Let's see. More laser vacuum pipe. 1,000. Oh, nope. Not like that. Actually, chat, could you actually use laser vacuum mirrors like that? I think you probably could, right? You could just build with nothing but vacuum mirrors. I don't know if that would be a good idea. That'd be kind of funny. 2.7 trillion, yep. Per tick. which sounds like a lot, but honestly, for this point in the game, it is not. It is not a lot. It's a sufficient amount for our particular needs at the moment, but I do expect that to change as we go forward with the Godforge progression. Go. So now you need 8 more. Yeah, because we want 16 minimum. I'll make the other 8 off stream though. Probably do that like over the weekend. Let's go Cyan.
Hey, so babe,
Hey, welcome back.
I hate to do this, but I think I'm gonna have to call it.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I had a feeling something was up. Oh hey.
I'm sorry, guys.
We were kind of planning on it being a shorter stream anyway, so I probably will quit pretty soon after you. But I'm gonna stick around, get this finished, and
okay.
chat with
Well, that sounds
everybody.
good.
But yeah, dude, everybody in chat say bye to Kat. Kat honestly really hates to take off like this. She's
I really,
said that to
really
me
do.
many times, but you know, it must be a lot of pain if you're having to take off. So we all understand. Bye, Kat.
Bye, you guys. Y'all have a good one.
We'll see you tomorrow. For pip window here. Sorry, give me 1 second, chat. Just gotta change a couple things on my end. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. She does too, obviously. She'll be fine. Let's see, real quick. I think we have all this hooked up properly now. Triple checking that our quantum computer has the power it needs. Yep, we need like UHV 64 amp per quantum computer, essentially. Then all 4 of these should be hooked up as well. Okay. Why do you color the white computer cable things? So they actually, what happens with the laser vacuum pipe jumper is that this stuff literally will not connect. Like each block of it will not connect together unless you spray paint it a particular color. So that's why we have to do that. You have to do the same thing with the optical as well. The stuff right here. Which, by the way, reminds me, we do need to hook up the quantum computer to the Dyson. What a great idea. Okay. Let's see. So we're going to do the same thing here as well. We're going to get some optical cable. Now, the nice thing about the optical cable is that you don't need like these weird like junctions if you're going to do a turn with it or whatever. You could just trying to make sure I mirror this. So you can just bend it whichever way, like this, without the need of any like additional special block. And boom. So you also have to make sure that you spray paint the hatch the same color so that it'll connect like that. I do like it. Yeah, it is very cool to mess with. Yeah, it's not hard at all. Yeah, it's very simple. It's just you haven't encountered anything like this in the game until you get to this point where you're having to mess with optical cable and lasers and stuff. Let's see. Okay, that should be hooked up. I just want to make sure all these Dysons are still formed. I believe they are. So we should be able to come over here and start this up. Use our tricorder. Yes, we're still getting 101,000 computation. Excellent. The animation on the cable is usually a good sign. Means that we're getting it, the computation delivered over here. Yep, 101,472. Perfect. Let's run through a really quick checklist, chat. But I think we are good to go. One of the first things I do want to make sure is that we have our laser source hatches hooked up directly to the battery correctly. Because if we don't do this, for anybody who doesn't know how the Dyson works, if, you know, this is like a dynamo hatch in a way. It's just called laser source hatch. Same concept. Draws the power from the multi-block. If this power has nowhere to go, and the amount of energy that you see in the little chat window here, the 0 out of 13 trillion, if that fills up to the max, the Dyson will blow up. You always have to have a place for your power to go. So that's why we want to like triple check, make sure that all these are connected up properly, all going in here correctly. And it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You connect lines of regular cables and pipes in a similar way. You can color code different cables to just like sort of double check, make sure that they don't hook up to each other. And a lot of people will do that just to make sure that they like keep different voltages of cables separated. Honestly, it's more like a visual indicator than anything else when you're just messing with like normal GregTech cables. But it can prevent you from doing something stupid. It's probably helped me multiple times before, so I would recommend it. Like have a different color for each voltage, like EVs being, you know, blue, HV being gold, or you know, whatever you want. So is this like mechanism nuclear reactor but 100 times worse? I mean, it would be a very brutal explosion in the sense that like these cables, and then based on the amount of computation that you're giving the Dyson, it will lose, if you're doing it optimally, you will lose 64 of these in each Dyson every hour. Which means that basically we need to make 512 of these per hour to keep up with it, which is way more demand than we had with just one before. So we need to make sure that we're making like what, over 10,000 per day, I would say. And this is probably a really good candidate for something to level maintain. We weren't level maintaining it before, but I just want to make sure that we never run out, like, you know, due to some negligence on my part. Don't make me hungry at midnight, dude. I know, right? You run out of modules, I think it just shuts down. I'm not 100% sure on that jumper, but I think it just shuts down instead of exploding. But, you know, if it shuts down, then, you know, no power, you know. Rip bozo. Clean room active now to wait to get clean. Wait, Blade, what are you talking about with clean room? You're not talking about clean room on Vanguard, are you? Are you talking about showering or something? Also, what is the top of these multi-blocks? I don't know. It's just like their hermetic casing here. I'm not sure which part you're talking about, but some of the stuff is cheap, like the frame boxes, and then some of the stuff like this right here, the deployment unit base casing, extremely expensive. Oh, and your Twist World. Oh, okay. I didn't know you were still playing your Twist World. That's awesome. So now, I think we had like, what, 47,000 of those Dyson modules? Yeah, we're down to 13K now. So this will last, what, a little over 24 hours? Something like that. So let's go back. World, because I think... Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Hopefully we didn't make a huge mistake there, chat. I did not triple check and make sure that this was all loaded properly. I'm actually not sure if it was or not. I think we might have just gotten really lucky that nothing bad happened, because this was not loaded right there. It's just for good measure. I might have just like come back quick enough where it wasn't an issue. I'm really not sure. That actually could have been absolutely horrid. In the mornings you play on your Twist World? Oh, okay, I got you. That's nice. Okay, and I think we're good. Still outputting. They look okay. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that this is like the most impressive looking multi-block ever, right? It's also kind of like an older multi-block. I don't remember exactly when this was introduced, but it's been in the game for a little while. They're fine. But, you know, we put them in a dimension. There's a reason that they're in this dimension, by the way, and it has to do with, like, there's different levels of, like, light intensity or something like that on different planets and different moons. And this dimension, this moon, Horus, happens to have, like, the best capturing of light, which is how they get their energy. Like, miles ahead of, like, if you put these on the overworld, they would produce, like, I don't remember the numbers exactly, but, like, an orders of magnitude less energy like 10, 20 times less. Watching people play makes me wish I had a function row. A function row? Fiber optic cables are weirdly cheap for IV stage. Oh, a borosilicate glass, right? Dude, yeah. I mean, everything in Nomi is cheaper, right? Oh, the function keys on the keyboard. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, well, you should get a new keyboard. They're really handy keys for Minecraft, especially. Okay, I think we're good now. Double checking. Trunk loadings. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Go back home. Unemployed moment. Hey, I hear that. Oh yeah, we're already like, I think we were at like 1 point something, like 1.76 e to the 17. And now we're 8.39. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling now. Hell yeah. Okay, so one thing that I did want to do is, this is our 1 level maintainer that we have in the base. Just doing some really important things, like the Tesseracts and the Transcendent Metal at this particular stage of the game is kind of awkward because they're reliant, the recipes are reliant upon each other. So there's actually a loop in the recipes technically. So if you don't have a bunch in stock, you can't make this stuff anymore. It becomes kind of awkward. So I have a level maintainer to make sure that that stuff is stocked up. Energized Tesseract is just nice to have stocked up as well. And Molten Neutronium, I don't have passived. We just made that. But yeah, I think I'm going to add Dyson Swarm module to this. Let's put 1 in our inventory. And I was told that maintainers, I haven't had this problem, but apparently the level maintainers in like 2.7.0 and .1, you have to like shift left click it in there in order for it to function properly. Not sure what's going on with that, but let's see. Let's always keep like 20,000 in here. And then you always want like large crafting batch size so it doesn't like keep doing the craft over and over again, clogging up your CPUs and probably creating more TPS issues as well, as far as I understand. So we'll do 20,000 for the batch size as well. And boom. Should be good. And then this should start crafting. Hopefully. Oh no, we errored out. Wonder what's wrong. Okay, hold on. We try to request 20,000. It does have everything it needs to craft. Uh-oh. Oh, there they go. Okay. Just a little glitch. We're good. Alright, so we should never have to worry about those being in stock again. Our Molten Infinity is getting really bad. Yeah, right now we only have 1 DTPF working toward that. I need to make more DTPFs as well. I think that might be another thing that I go for next. Because I do want to get things like the Molten Neutronium passive. Like we need, so yeah, this one right here makes us Molten Infinity. But it also makes us this residue, this dimensionally transcendent residue, which is actually really important for our new Godforge. By the way, if anybody has not seen the Godforge in action on a server, there you go. This thing is freaking cool. You can change the colors, you can change the rotation, the size. Dude, this thing's freaking insane. I love it. This is so, like, this was like the pinnacle multi-block for me. Like, I don't think I'll ever be this excited about making a multi-block in GTNH again after this thing. Like, it's way too up there. And yo, Mr. Geronimo, yo, what's up? Weren't you on YouTube the other day? Quite possibly. But yo, thank you for the follow. Eye of Harmony? No, I'm not going to be as excited about the Eye of Harmony. Eye of Harmony is very cool. Don't get me wrong. This is a very exciting multi-block, but is it Godforge exciting? I don't think so. Finally figured out Twitch login. Hey, let's go. Glad you found your way here. This is where most of the chatting happens. Welcome. And yo, speaking of YouTube, we got Carson Elch, who asks, what percentage of the way are you finishing this mod pack? So when you say percentage, there's two different ways we can describe that. One is sort of like the percentage of tiers complete. And if we looked at it from that perspective, it'd be like, what, 90%? We're in UIV, almost in UMV, which is one of the last tiers. So, chat, we're like 90% of the way done. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Now, unfortunately, anybody who knows better knows that it's kind of like a logarithmic curve in the sense that, well, I guess not logarithmic, it could be exponential curve. Yo, Toshio coming in with a gifted sub to Jumper. Dude, thank you. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a good day at work, Toshio. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Here's my read on it. I think we're probably 2/3 of the way done. There's going to be a big grind in later UMV here to getting the first Eye of Harmony and then upgrading the Eyes of Harmony, etc. And then lots and lots of multi-block spam getting toward the end of to do Stargate. So dude, Blade coming in with a tier 1 gift sub to Mr. Geronimo. Thank you so much, Blade. Dude, no ads on this channel now. we're covering everybody, dude. Thank you all for your generosity. Kat and I really appreciate it. You got Godforge? Yeah. We'll show you. Yeah. But yeah, like just to finish, like even though we have gone through most of the tiers, these are by far the biggest time-consuming tiers, right? Which is why you've only had like what, maybe a couple hundred people get Stargate, probably. I don't know what the number is now, but something like that. But yeah, this is our Godforge. So let me come back here real quick, because we have our whole tunnel, or our obligatory tunnel of compact fusions, because that's just what you do in this game, right? You have to make a tunnel with these things. Each one of these makes a different plasma for our dimensionally transcendent plasma forge to make different things. And then we did some nice, cherry blossoms and tried to make it look nice in here. And then at the end of the tunnel, boom, Godforge. And then we'll put other in-game items like, we'll probably put our first Eye of Harmony, maybe a couple of Eyes of Harmony around here, something like that. Oh, it could look kind of cool if we did like a couple of Eyes of Harmony on each side of the Godforge. Oh, that could look pretty cool. Okay. Something like that. The slight pink tinge. Yeah, I mean, I went with the cherry blossoms and the compact fusion because of the casing, right? Just kind of blends in pretty well. But yeah, that's nice. But this was the vision, and I wasn't sure how well this was going to turn out, but I enjoyed this little walk down the tunnel to the Godforge. Carson over on YouTube says, I don't know what to say. This is just insane. Dude, this pack is insane. And honestly, many people have said it. I've said it many times before. This mod pack ruins all other Minecraft mod packs, because it just makes me want to play again. And then the different tiers of the game are so different from each other that, I'm in, we're in UIV, and yet we're playing on a private server called the Vanguard. And we're in MV over there, and I feel like I'm playing two different games, right? It's that different. But I just love having a world that you can invest in long term. For some people, the prospect of playing thousands of hours in the same world sounds terrible. To me, yeah, if you look at it all at once like that, it sounds terrible. But one step at a time, all that good stuff, and just having a reason to build, and those buildings mattering for a long time. Kind of what matters to me. So amazing how good looking GregTech is in mod. Yeah. A couple of okay, invisible. Okay, I know. Don't you still need like over 100 EOHs to get Stargate? Something like that. I was thinking about the rest of the EOHs going over here in the desert, possibly. There's like a bunch of little valleys inside the desert that an Eye of Harmony could fit in. I feel like we could do something that would look kind of cool over here. If you use EOHs for power, I mean, isn't the meta now basically to try to just do antimatter as soon as you can. Like, wouldn't you actually like skip EOH for power entirely? I don't know that. I'm just asking. Try GTNH, will not play again until I find the right people to play with. Yeah, that is the one thing, like playing this mod pack by yourself, while definitely possible, and a lot of people do it, it could be daunting if you're wanting to make significant progress in a reasonable amount of time. It can be very daunting. At the same time, you know, by doing everything yourself, you also learn a lot about the pack, like, because, you know, you got to do everything. So it's just different. But I totally understand that sentiment, Omega. Playing for thousands of hours in one world without running out of content is so cool. Yeah, and I feel like there are a lot of people that are looking for that kind of thing, and then GTNH is just kind of the go-to. By the way, real quick, I don't play with shaders very often, chat, but I was recording some scenes around the world in shaders. We're working on a little something in the background, Cat and I, mainly Cat. But I could turn those on for a second. Unfortunately, the two shader packs that I've tried, Complementary, Unbound, and Silder's shaders, they do not work with the Godforge. Yeah, they don't quite show up right, so. I do like the Complementary a whole lot. Let's see here. I have no idea if power EOHs are still viable cost-wise. Yeah, I don't know. That's something I'll just kind of feel out over time, I imagine. I don't know if we'll do that or not. We'll see what happens. Yeah, unfortunately, the Godforge just kind of craps out on with these shaders. But dude, I always love the skyblock with these shaders, or the sky dome and stuff. Such nice vibes. Gonna look so good with shaders. Exactly. I don't know what the bitrate looks like on Twitch right now, unfortunately, but oh yeah, QFTs are a little bit messed up too. Yeah, it's okay though. Got our elevators. I wonder how many elevators we're gonna need. Probably like 8 to 12 at least, right? Right now we're just rocking 2. And then for anybody who hasn't seen before, this was kind of like there's a reason that we call this world Neo Tokyo, and it's because of this main strip down here. If I could get my pagoda to show up properly. Hello? Okay, there we go. SE count is totally up to you. Yeah, we'll feel it out then. Yeah. Dude, I love this little bit right here. You know, unfinished. We still got to mess with some of these stalls still, but it's so fun. And my vision was always like a big pagoda at the end, because, you know, in cities in Japan, you'll see like old architecture kind of right up next to new architecture, kind of like this. So, how did you make the neon signs? These are just the lapis callistus block from Extra Utilities. You can either use that, or you can use oh god, what's the other one called? The chisel block, chat. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. The neonite. You can use neonite as well. And so we did use neonite for this, I believe. Yeah, neonite post. So the neonite kind of has a similar effect, somewhat. This, we tried to use little tiles to make some Japanese kanji. I think this says something about goods for sale. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. It's been a while. This was really tedious. If I had like a really easy way to copy this over and like, I don't know, like replicate this easily, World Edit doesn't do a very good job of it. But it was just gonna be way too tedious, way too time consuming. Now I did try this. Yo, King Zeus, what's up? Thank you for the follow. Bookstore, yeah, we need a bookstore. Yeah. This, if you're able to copy and paste Japanese characters into the advanced information panel, you can do this with a text card. I don't know how much FPS issues you would have with that many advanced information panels. Maybe it wouldn't be that big of a deal. So we could technically do that on every sign, but those little tiles have a printer. Yeah, I think there is something akin to that. There, honestly, I could not find very much documentation for the little tiles, but you do have like little recipe. I don't know. I really don't know how that works. And you've got these various tools. You got a little container that you can hold all the little bits in, kind of like chisels and bits. But yeah, I haven't fully figured it out. Could I use open computers for this kind of thing, Omega? I hadn't even thought about that before. Interesting. Okay. But real quick before we end stream, like we got a couple new people here. I thought I'd just like show off the rest of the base real quick. We got our little nano forge. Unfortunately, so this is one nano forge with some add-on structures. Unfortunately, I think we need to make like at least somewhere between 32 and 64 of these. And I'm already kind of feeling the burn on that because there's some Godforge stuff that requires, what is it? These 6-phased copper nanites. Where are they? These are a painful craft and you need so many of them. That, and there's like some transcendent metal nanites. Yeah, we need a bunch of these working in parallel. So I got to work on that. Nanites might be a hate, dude. Yeah, I'm already not a fan. I love the structure, by the way. Like, I think this looks really cool. We're going to keep this one here. But yeah, we just got to do like a whole array of these buildings. This is kind of a really good example of a multi-block that you have to do multi-block spam with in order to finish the game. Or you're going to have a really, really bad time. But then there was this. This was the new water line that got added to 2.7. So I think starting in LUV, I want to say. It's LUV or ZPM. You have to make like 2 tiers of building per, and then you just process the water through like some different redstone challenges. So you have to like modify a success rate on these. Yeah, 95 here. Only 70 here for some reason. I don't know what's going on with this thing anymore, but it's not a big deal. All the way to this like tier 7. This thing's crazy looking. I could show you all some of the redstone that is required. This is just the redstone approach I took. There are multiple ways you could do this, but you have to provide it like different liquids to this based on different circumstances, and the circumstances change each cycle. Blah 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 blah. And then you got this whole system over here for the tier 8 where you have to like put these items in like a different order. Like you have to figure out like different ordered permutations, like to figure out the most efficient way to do it. It's some pretty insane stuff. But Waterline was really fun. I fear that Waterline might be like the point at which some people might rage quit the pack. But I think hopefully by now there are enough like guides and solutions out there that you can figure it out, because when I was doing this there was very little out there to go on. Like I think I watched average GregTech players YouTube videos and that was the extent of it. Brain is dude, this melted my brain so much, Carson. It was pretty insane. I do like this overall as an addition to the mod pack, but yeah, we did have to spend a lot of time on that in December. Definitely the best base I've seen with all these multi-blocks and such. This is also sick. Carson, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, Kat and I have... There's always more that we want to do, but yeah, we really like put our heart and soul into this pack. This is like the base of the pagoda here. You've got a bunch of ME drives here, quantum rings, crafters. I need to change this. I need to, like, there's better coprocessors that you can make where you can like make a condensed version of them and then just have the rest be the crafting storage ones. I gotta change that. Molecular assemblers, little penthouse up here where you can look on. There's still no written guide for Waterline. Yeah. Hopefully, I know Penguin didn't want one out there, but I think if we don't want like a certain subset of people rage quitting the pack, I feel like we do need guides eventually. This was the Zenitentiary. This was like where we did mostly like EV through, I don't know, like LUV stuff. So we got all these different multi-blocks on different tiers. This was a lot of fun. This is very fun to look at in shaders as well. Yeah, little accident, you know. We may blow things up occasionally here. Nothing to worry about. You know. Don't worry about it. That was actually the first explosion in this world that was my fault. I put LUV power on an IV energy hatch, and I just wasn't thinking. But this was like so late in the game. Like this was like in UHV or something. I was just like, haha, oh well. Whatever. Like in the kitchen. The kitchen was not my fault, okay? Listen. This is definitely not my fault. Then over here, I know this is a project Kat was really proud of, as she should be. The witchery room. Very nifty vibes in here. Definitely love the vibes. And the prison, yes. And then Kat did blood magic as well. I think the blood magic room has the perfect vibe, right? I think this turned out great. It's simple, but like very effective. Taken advantage of when drunk, we all know all the excuses. It's a very good excuse, okay? Very good. This is where we did like mostly LV through early EV stuff. This is Market Square. And this is kind of like where I made different like machine arrays. Oh god, got some blurring going on. Yeah, I did like different machine arrays. I'm actually gonna turn off the... As much as I do love the shaders, in situations like this, it's not that great. Yeah. We had Market Square here with like LV machines here, MV machines here, bunch of passive setups and ore processing and stuff in the walls, with an inventory area in the middle here. I'm going to have to try really hard in a future world to not replicate this, because this system of like having these machines and this kind of orientation next to inventory with the passive setups on the outside, like it just works so incredibly well. It's so efficient. You never have to walk very far to do anything. I was so happy with how all this turned out and how effective it was. Still love you. Happy to have, I said my whole day actually happy to go back and work. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm very happy to be playing on the same server as you played. It's definitely a fun time. And yeah, Kat and I have a lot that we want to do there. It was just a matter of time. We will be back in the Vanguard server tomorrow, by the way. I really want to do this exact setup right here. This is the Clay Sonia setup that Need Money 90, I believe it is, who put this on the tips and tricks section of the GTNH Discord. And it just involves using some Endoflames as a source of mana for the Clay Sonia. You give the Clay Sonia sand, and it turns it into clay. And then you just put a MV electrolyzer back there, and then it'll turn the clay into... Well, you have to turn the clay into dust, and then you turn that into all this stuff, and then you can throw an EBF in there and smelt the alumina dust with carbon, and basically free aluminium ingot. So you have to provide this like 1.5 amps of LV, I believe. And then you also need wood. So this has an advanced coke oven, which turns the wood into charcoal, and then charcoals feeds the Endoflames, and yeah. Great setup. I really want to make this tomorrow on Vanguard. We'll see what happens. Need cash mentioned, yes. Indeed. And then I'm going to take off in a second, but, you know, we're not doing a whole world tour. We did a world tour like 2 weeks ago. If anybody wants to find that, you can find it in our YouTube VODs. But this was the area that I was just super happy with, right? And most of y'all have seen this before. But our Thaumcraft area was just so much fun. It was just such good vibes. We had tried to build this type of room in a previous world that was off stream, and it just didn't turn out properly. So this was like what I always envisioned. And, you know, I could still make some adjustments, but overall, like, Universal Alchemy setup is always so cool. Hey, it's your armor blade. Wow. Wait, no, that's not your armor, is it? Anyway. Yo, good night, Jumper. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you today. Very different to the super symmetry aluminium light. Dude, I don't know anything about the sussy. I don't know anything about it. Maybe we try that one day. See what happens. I know the pack's like... I was gonna say the pack's unfinished, but honestly, like, you could technically make that argument about GTNH, although probably a false equivalence. I remember the full set only have chests. Okay, yeah, I knew there was like something different about it. Yeah, there we go. But chat, listen, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go check on my wife, see what's going on with her. I appreciate everybody being around here. I appreciate all the subs, dude. Y'all were crazy. Blade, Toshio giving subs, Tell coming in with the sub for 9 months, which is insane. Thank you, Tell, for always being around. Bits from Real Kid, thank you. Everybody who followed. No, I'm probably missing somebody here, but dude, yeah, thank you all for the support. Like, 2025 has already been an absolutely insane year, and Kat and I love doing this. Got great things planned for the rest of the year. Like, it's just insanely looking forward to everything. It's gonna be amazing. But until then, Kat and I will be back tomorrow, same time per usual. Maybe slightly earlier, but you know, 9 p.m. Eastern at the latest. Always. You can definitely catch us by then. Let's see who we can send you all over to. Who's playing? We got people playing GTNH. Look at that. Hell yeah. You know, 9 was hanging around in here earlier. I think I'm gonna send you all to 9. I think I tried to raid 9 a couple days ago, and then he was logging off immediately or something. I think it was 9. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm gonna send you all there today. Y'all have a good time with 9. Say hi. Fellow streamer on the Vanguard. Awesome guy. Be sure to give him a follow. And until then, Kat and I will be back tomorrow. Y'all have a good night, okay? Peace.